Okay. Good afternoon, everybody out there in the land of America. What is going on? Give me a 5x5 if you guys can hear me okay. I'm going to show you guys something today. So this copper right here, this copper in Pennsylvania has killed 4 people. This copper has killed 4 different family members. This copper right here. This guy has killed 4 people. Not one person's, not 2 persons, not 3 persons, but 4 persons. Everybody do me a favor and hit the like button. Hit the like button if you would, please. What is going on, everybody? How is everybody's day going today? You know, I get a lot of stories sent to me. A lot of people send me a lot of stuff. And when someone sent me this one, I saw it was on Inside Edition, and I was like, well, all right, let me just take a look at it. It's only a short little video, only a few minutes long. Do me a favor, everybody. Hit the like button. Just take 1 second real fast and hit the like button. Right now, we're going to go over this copper right here who has murdered 4 different people and is still a pig in Pennsylvania. Boy, Pennsylvania is a lot like Ohio, isn't it? A total police state, prison state, death state. It's just so I believe he works for the Michigan State Police, but we're going to find out in 1 second. This guy has killed 4 different people. That's who he's killed. And what happened? Nothing. He's getting away with murder. So let's watch just a couple minutes of this. And by the way, Pennsylvania is where Anthony Allegrini was also killed by a pig on the street. Let's get into this.
But state trooper be stripped of, should this state trooper be stripped of his gun and badge? That's the question being asked after he used deadly force not once or twice, but 4 different times. The shootings were ruled to be justified. Wait till you see what happens when Lisa Guerrero tracked the trooper down.
In a crisis, cops are often faced with the difficult decision of using deadly force. But today, this state trooper is under fire for his use of deadly force, not once or twice, but 4 different times.
Shots fired. Send EMS.
Yes, it's true. Pennsylvania trooper Jay Splain has shot and killed 4 people in the...
Put a 1 in the chat if that guy looks like a psychopath. Does he not look like the stereotypical serial killer? Look at his face. Eyes all bugged out of his head. All he's worried about is kill, kill, kill. You can see it in his face. This guy's a stone cold-blooded killer. A straight-up killer.
...a line of duty since 2007.
Send EMS.
Yes, it's true. Pennsylvania trooper Jay Splain has shot and killed 4 people in the line of duty since 2007. Autumn Krause says she was appalled to find out her brother, Andy Duwanchek, was the 4th fatality.
This guy should not have still been employed with a weapon.
Prior to her brother's death in 2021, Splain also fatally shot Joseph Rodkowicz, Charity Tome, and Anthony Ardo. This dashcam video obtained by Inside Edition shows the dramatic moment Splain shoots at Anthony Ardo's car, killing him.
They got right out of their cars and they just started shooting. They didn't even give him a chance.
Anthony Ardo's sister, father, and stepmom say they struggle to make sense of what they call senseless killings.
What was your reaction when you found out that Trooper Splain has shot and killed 3 other people?
After 2, don't you say, oh, wait a minute here. It should have stopped after the second one, not 3 and not 4.
Trooper Splain was cleared in all 4 shootings. He works out of this post behind me and patrols the mostly rural roads around Jonestown, Pennsylvania, about 2 hours outside of Philadelphia, an area where records show fatal state police shootings are rare.
Family members acknowledge all 4 of the deceased were often troubled, used drugs, and suffered from mental illness.
There it is right there. And now they run your license plate and see that you have a prior conviction of some sort of chemical. And then if Jay Splain decides to blow your head off, well, then it's perfectly justified. They had a troubled history of using chemicals. See here, they have a record. See here, these people, none of these people were offering anything to society. So Jay Splain, he did us all a favor by murdering them, right? That's exactly how the bootlickers see it.
Attorneys Matthew Weisberg and Anthony DiGiacomo represent the Ardos in a lawsuit.
I'm blown away that after 4 killings, this officer is still in the field.
When we tried to speak to Trooper Splain,
Stay in the car.
Listen to how these guys talk to us. Stay in the car. He's so terrified. She's wearing a bright yellow shirt and she has a microphone on it that says Inside Edition. There's a cameraman in the back with a commercial sized camera. It's not an iPhone.
Sit down.
he called in backup and we got pulled over.
Did you hear that? When they went to go talk to Jay Splain,
Still in the field.
When we tried to speak to Trooper Splain,
Stay in the car. Sit down.
he called in backup and we got pulled over. He's in the car behind us right now. He has our IDs. We've identified ourselves.
why would she give her identification? That's absolutely ridiculous. Why'd she get, well, she's trying to do an interview. Maybe she would give a press pass, but even then, you don't need a press pass. Why did she give ID? I don't understand.
He's in the car behind us right now. He has our IDs. We've identified ourselves as journalists, but we've been told not to get out of the car. This trooper questioned us, but we also had some questions for him.
And
This trooper questioned us.
And just take a look at the Nimrod. Look at that Nimrod. That guy's a total Nimrod. That's the best word. Nimrod. Nimrod. It should be called a Dimrod. DIM.
But we also had some
This guy is the guy in charge of me. This is the guy you gave a gun to and said that he's the boss of me when I know 100 times more than him.
questions for him. Sir, we're just trying to talk to Trooper Splain.
He's not here, not available.
The
But he's not here and not available.
families of his shooting victims have questions for him, sir.
He asked me to pass along that he has nothing to say to you now or ever.
The district attorney who cleared Trooper Splain in the two most recent
So there it is. Behind every single bad killing pig is a district attorney, a city council member, a county commissioner, a mayor, a governor. Behind every bad pig is a prosecutor or somebody protecting those pigs.
shooting
Wait for this. Wait, it gets deeper. Wait 1 second and listen to how
is actually married to a Pennsylvania.
He asked me to pass along that he has nothing to say to you now or ever.
The district attorney who cleared Trooper Splain in the two most recent shootings is actually married to a Pennsylvania state trooper.
With the current DA, there's absolutely a conflict of interest.
We tried to speak to Lebanon County District Attorney Pierre Hess-Graf. Is it a conflict of interest for you to have been investigating those deaths?
I have no comment to any of this.
Is he fit for duty after not one, not two, not three, but 4 separate shooting deaths, ma'am?
I have no comment. You can read a report.
In your opinion, should Officer Splain still have a badge anymore?
Absolutely not.
No, not at all.
He should turn his badge in.
Don't move.
The DA says she followed her office's conflict of interest policy and that her trooper husband played no role in the investigation. Meantime, the family of Anthony Ardo has filed.
I'm sorry. Did she just say her trooper husband played no role in the investigation? Is that what she just said? I look at these jackboot thug pigs as demons. They're evil, succubus, vampire, evil parasites that live amongst us. And the person who's the prosecutor, she wraps her legs around that guy and she takes it from a pig. And there's no conflict of interest. I literally, when I see them, I realize I'm looking at what evil is personified in the streets. That's what we see. We see that these people are absolutely evil. They're evil. And she says there's no conflict of interest, that her trooper husband didn't play any part of the investigations. It's not that your trooper husband wasn't involved in the investigation. It's that you wrap your legs around that guy. Disgusting. Disgusting. If you're a pig or you're married to a pig, you're the same. So that prosecutor is a pig as well. I'm sorry. I don't have any respect for these people. Why would I? They don't have any respect for us. They don't care about us. They have zero care about us. I mean, I think that a lot of us missed Michael Jackson's song, They Don't Give a About Us, because Michael Jackson was at the end of his career when he put that song out, but the song's about police brutality. Let me say hello to everybody, and then I'll show you guys the next video. What is going on out there, everybody in the land of America? Do me a favor, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Where are you guys watching from? YouTube, Facebook, Twitter? Where's everybody watching from today? Can you guys just let me know in the chat where you guys are watching from? And then put down in the comment section, OTVO, overturn Terry versus Ohio. Put it in there. Put it in the chat if you would, please. And everybody hit the like button. Everybody take your finger just real quick and hit the like button. So here's what I'm going to do today on my giveaways today. Man, I got a whole different thing. I mailed off all your trifolds, 5A cop cards yesterday. Now, when I give away a 5A cop card, check this out. When I give away 5A cop cards today, because I'm going to be giving away 10 5A cop cards today. I'm going to give away 10 of these today. I write your name on an envelope and I ship it exact same day. No delay. I got the stamps right here. I put your name, address on, boom. I'm going to send off 10 free 5A cop cards today from anybody who purchases anything from my website, deletelaws.com. Go to deletelaws.com. If you get anything from my website, absolutely anything, I don't care what it is, I will then send you the 5A cop card and non-driver card absolutely for free. And I'll do it right now. Envelope, there it is. That's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it so fast. I'm going to send these things off so quickly from now on. I'm so excited about this.
So I got pulled over because my license plate light is out, apparently. So we're going to find out.
So he's filming after the fact. He's filming after he got pulled over. When do you start filming a cop? The moment you see that cop.
So I got pulled over because my license plate light is out, apparently. So we're going to find out. He said I can't look until we're done.
I got your order, Ken. Ken, check your email. I'm sending you everything I sell for free in your email. Thanks for picking up one thing. I appreciate you, Ken. God bless you.
So it'll just be a written warning document log for you why it stops you. Okay. Okay. All right. So
a written warning for your license plate light not working. I'm not sure if you guys know this or not, but 20 years ago, there was no such thing as license plate light because they weren't invented. But now if you don't have this little bulb to have a light over your license plate, then you can be pulled over for nothing. It's just a way to pull you over for nothing.
give me just a second. Okay, is there any reason that Monarch Tires K9 will alert to anything illegal inside the vehicle?
What did he just say? What did he just say?
Document log for you why it stops you. Okay. Okay. All right. So give me just a second. Okay, is there any reason that Monarch Tires K9 will alert to anything illegal inside the vehicle? No, nothing like that. Okay.
So I'm not sure if you heard or not, but he asked, is there any reason that our K9 would alert to anything illegal inside of your vehicle? At that point, when that jackboot thug pig asks you that question, you immediately respond with your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. It is immediate. It is unequivocal. You do it right away. You have to say, Fifth Amendment, I invoke the right to remain silent. You have to say those words. The words you say have to be on camera. That's how this works. You have to say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, just like that. That's how it works. I mean, Brian from Here's the Deal did a video earlier today, and he explained the Fifth Amendment, Salinas versus Texas, so inside and out. He's such a better reporter than I am, and I'm just so happy that other people in the country are starting to realize that you have to actually say the words, Fifth Amendment, I invoke the right to remain silent. That's what I'm going to say. I mean, it's just so. I bought the trifold November 11th, looking for an email. Oh, Andrea, I typically give things away on my live stream when you purchase during my live stream, but Andrea, no problem. Shoot me an email right now. Go to deletelaws.com, go to inquiry form, or just send me your order number. It doesn't matter if you do or not. And on the inquiry form, Andrea, put, hey, I ordered, here's my order number, and I will email you everything I sell for free. If you order a trifold that's print at home, that went into your spam folder. If you ordered a hard copy one that comes with this fancy broccoli wad rubber band, it's coming in the mail. It takes a week to 10 days. That's how long it takes for you to get your product. That's just how long it takes. And so I'll tell you what I'll do. Andrea got a trifold. So what I'll do for the next two people who order anything from my website, deletelaws.com, I will get off this live stream as soon as we're done, and I will mail you the 5A cop card and non-driver card right now. Let me tell you the last order I had come in. That way I can just be as transparent as I can with you guys. The last order that I had came in was, that's going to be Ken 742. So the next two people who order anything from my 743 and 744, I'm going to send you guys in the mail today the 5A cop card, driver and non-driver. Purchase anything from my site. The next two people, I'm literally going to put your name on your envelope and stick the stamp on it right this second. As soon as you guys, the next two people who order anything from my website, I'm going to send you. And Andrea, if you want everything else I sell for free, I email that. This is the universal sign of email right here. You see this? This is the. All right, let's get back to it. The next two people order anything from my site, getting free 5A cop cards.
No, but I'd like to get home, so can we hurry up?
You have a problem with what that's my style.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, you told me my license plate was out, so.
This one stops you.
I know, but then you're telling me you're going to waste my time with dogs and shit.
No, I just asked you if there's a reason that the narcotics may not alert to anything inside your vehicle.
No,
It's just a simple question.
No, it wasn't a simple question, you jackboot thug pig. It's you trying to figure out a way you can arrest me. Get me out of my car, search my vehicle, and try to find a way to arrest me. Don't lie. Don't lie. Listen to everything this pig says right here. Every word he says is a lie.
My license plate was out, so.
This one stops you.
I know, but then you're telling me you're going to waste my time with dogs and shit.
No, I just asked you if there's a reason that the narcotics may not alert to anything inside your vehicle.
No,
It's just a simple question.
No, it's not a simple question, and you don't answer it. The way the pig even put it was, that pig really thinks he's quick. He's slick. Is there any reason why my canine dog would alert to anything illegal in your vehicle? Like, he puts it in such a bullshit way. What a pig. What a pig. And you answer that with, I plead the Fifth Amendment.
Now he's threatening me with a canine.
Boom, right there. When that jackboot thug pig threatens to call a canine out, he said why he stopped him. He said that he stopped him because his license plate light was out, and then he ran his information, and he said that he didn't find anything, that he didn't have any warrants. And then he starts talking about, he said he's going to give him a warning, and then he starts talking about a drug dog. Well, great. That's your opportunity to pull your trifold out and say, actually, officer, if you extend the stop without reasonable articulable suspicion, that's unconstitutional. And because that's unconstitutional, what I'm doing is I'm filming that I'm showing you that this is unconstitutional. And then what I'll do is I'll sue you because it's unconstitutional. I invoke my Fourth Amendment right to be secure in my person, houses, papers, and effects. That means that if you bring a drug dog out here with no reasonable articulable suspicion, which you already stated you don't have any, then you open yourself up for a lawsuit for violating my Fourth Amendment right. It's on camera, so I can show the judge, so I can burn you to the ground, pig. And that's how I would say it. I would say it. I mean, of course, you can say it however you want, but do you know about Rodriguez versus United States? Did you know about that? Did you have it off the tip of your tongue to articulate it properly when that jackboot thug pig is threatening to call in a canine dog? held. Cops cannot extend the stop without probable cause or reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime. Your taillight plate not working is not a crime. It's not a crime. Okay, I'm going to keep myself calm. He's just lying. He's just...
Now he's threatening me with a canine.
Just pisses me off beyond the pale. Can someone just type down in the chat for me, JBTP, Jackboot Thug Pig? Can you just put JBTP in the comment section real quick? Because we're looking at a Jackboot Thug Pig situation going on over here right now. Jackboot Thug Pig. Put that down in the comment section. Appreciate that, Connie. Thank you. Appreciate that, Jess.
How's it go from license plate to, oh, I'm going to have my dog sneak the car?
Right, but you didn't know about Rodriguez versus United States, bro, because you don't have a trifold on your visor, and you answered a bunch of questions. You answered the question of whether or not the drug dog would smell anything or not. Your answer could have made him reasonably articulately suspicious of you. You answering him could have made him suspicious of you. You didn't look at him, he's suspicious. You looked at him, he's suspicious. Sexy. Next two people who order anything from my website, I'm sending you the 5A cop card for free. Get that trifold in your car. God bless America. Get the trifold in your car. Now he's just got to sit there and wait with this pig behind him. He just has to sit there and wait and hope that the pig's not going to shoot him like like the other pig we just saw a second ago. Absolutely terrifying. What would you do when you're sitting there like that? Terrified, right? It's a scary thing when those pigs are behind you. It's very scary, isn't it? Very scary.
Like I said, it's written warning, document more stuff. So, all I need from you is your signature of the line, state your secret document.
Look at the light in the back of his window. They treat us all like we are absolute criminals. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how we get treated in this country.
I got bulbs. That's why I didn't even realize.
Oh, you're good, man. Because I like to tell people,
well, yeah. Yeah, but I'm actually one of those ones that check my lights and shit every, once a week or so. Yeah.
Well, like I said,
I'm a mechanic. So.
Awesome. Have a good night.
You too.
Have a good night. What are you talking about? Have a good night. You totally interrupted my night. You ruined my night. Everything I was doing is ruined because of you. I was having a good night until I had to deal with you, Jack the Thug Pig. Oh, did you see that? Take a look here. He has stuff in his car, so it must be packed full of chemicals, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you have anything in your car and you know that that means that you must be carrying chemicals. You must be carrying chemicals. That's what happens. Is you have boxes in your car, you must be a chemical dealer.
Yeah, I got one dim one, and the other one's out. So, yeah, it wasn't out completely, but it definitely makes it to where you can't fucking see. I get. I mean, when you're driving behind somebody, you can see that shit. He wants to fucking act like he can't fucking.
What did we learn on that one? Don't answer questions. Don't get into the back and forth with that pig. Don't do it. Keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. Let me announce the winners here. It's going to be David E. Let me just take a screenshot so you guys can see it, just so I can be as transparent as I can be. So here are the winners right here. It's after Ken 74. Was it Ken 742? Is that what I announced last time? I believe that is what I announced. So Ken 742. After Ken 742, I have 2 people. And here's who's getting the 5A cop cards that I just announced. Let me share this with you guys so you guys can see it. I just want to try to make sure that everybody gets these 5A cop cards in their wallet. And so we sell some of them. I give a ton away. I'm going to give away 10 during this live stream. So stick around. I'm going to give away 10. But now let me present to you guys the 2 winners because I want you guys to see it. There it is right there. And there it is. So it was Ken 742 and the two winners are going to be Aaron 744 and David 743. So as soon as I get off this live stream, I will ship you guys the 5A cop cards. Yep. I love it. I sent off so many of these things. You have no idea. So many the last couple of days. I've sent off so many because you have to have this in your car. You have to be able to. So if you're the driver of the car, like that guy got pulled over as the driver, you could use this. I mean, I would definitely think that it's better to have a trifold in your car because trifold goes right in your visor and then you can use a rubber band so you go into touchdown position. You want to be like this. However, if you don't have this and you only have the 5A cop card in your wallet, it's the same thing. As soon as you cite the cop, you start filming and say, I invoke my First Amendment right. And then he comes up to you and remember what he said? Hey, is my dog going to alert to anything? You give him all legal documents. Then you say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And you stop answering questions. I mean, that's how you do it. I mean, that's how you do it. I mean, that's exactly how you do it. So this is pulled over for a tail light. Watch this. Cops escalate this stop. Pulled over for no license plate light. Present. Let me share this with you guys. I apologize. I have a ton of tabs open because I'm trying to look up people's addresses. This is the same thing. Pulled over for not having a license plate light. Do you see it? Pulled over for not having a license plate light. And I can't see exactly because
What's up, sir? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Can you lower your rear windows for me, please?
They don't work.
They don't work?
No.
Is anyone else in there with you?
No.
No? So my name is Deputy Lee, and the reason I pulled you over, anyone else in your rear window?
Okay, so that's a question. Let me just reiterate to you. That's a question. Ready? He's going to ask a question.
Windows for me, please. What's up, sir? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Why are you answering? Why are you saying good, how are you? Just look at him. No need to say good, how are you? He's doing exactly what he planned on doing to you. He's planning on ruining you. His whole goal is to ruin your day, ruin your life, put you in a dungeon, impound your car, and steal your money. Hey, how you doing today? Why do you give a rat's ass? I mean, if you're going to answer the question, then why don't you answer a question with a question? Why do you give a rat's ass how I'm doing? I'm doing shitty now that you're here. Why are we keep treating these guys as though they're some sort of good person? Look what they're doing. They're targeting people for their license plate light being out. It's absolutely preposterous. Do not say hello. Do not answer how you're doing, if you're doing good or not. Now listen to this.
Good. Can you roll your rear windows for me, please?
Can you roll your rear windows down for me a little bit, please? Actually, I can't. Do you know why I can't? Because I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. This has to happen right away. If you answer if you say, how you doing today? And he says, good. And then he says, can you roll your rear window down for me, please? And you say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. He's going to say you're not cooperating. You answered one question. Why aren't you answering the next one? It's a domino effect. And then they build reasonable, articulable suspicion with the totality circumstances of the scene. That's Terry versus Ohio, 1968, Cortez versus United States, 1981. You can't answer a single question. If you answer a single question, the next thing you don't answer, you're not cooperating. The moment he says, how you doing? How am I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I don't answer questions. Now he can't ask me if I can roll my rear windows down because I already invoked my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. If this guy had cut him off after the first question, he wouldn't have got the second question out. Listen. Ready?
What's up, sir? How you doing?
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I don't answer how you doing. The only answer I give is I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Now, there's the first question. After that, he loses qualified immunity for continuing to question me. Listen, this is a freaking mission. You have got to tell your friends. I'm telling all my friends, stop talking to these pigs. Please stop talking to them. Because now that I've invoked my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent after he asked me how I'm doing, he can no longer ask me to roll down my back windows.
Good, how are you?
Good. Can you roll your rear windows for me, please?
You're now violating your oath to the Constitution. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Shut the front door, you jackboot thug pig. Shut the front door. I don't answer your question. It's on camera that I invoked my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And people say to me, oh man, Chille, this, that, blah, 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 blah. If I'm able to reach one person today, one of you, hit a 1 in the chat. If you will tell at least one friend about the Fifth Amendment, you have to state it. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent and then shut it. If I can do that for one person today, then I may have changed one person's life forever. They are plotting and planning and using protocols and procedures to loop you into a bunch of tricks so that they can get you out of the car, search your car, then impound your car, arrest you, take you to the dungeon, and steal your money. That's what's going on. People are like, oh, Chille, you're talking about your trifold again. I'll give it to you free, brother. I'll give it to you for free. Just hit me up on deletelaws.com. Go to inquiry. I will email this to you for free. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut up. He's already answered 2 questions in a row. Listen.
What's up, sir? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Answer.
Good. Can you roll your rear windows for me, please?
They don't work.
Answer.
They don't work?
No.
Is anyone else in there with you?
He answered 3 questions.
No.
4 questions.
No?
He reiterates the answers. And now if your back windows do go down, let's just say you don't want to roll them down for the pig who's at your other side. And let's just say, for example, that they pull you out of the car and test your back windows. Let's just say they do it. If they're able to roll down your back windows, you're getting charged. Giving false information to a police officer. If you're charged with giving false information to a police officer, is that arrestable? Yes! Yes, it is. 2001, Atwater versus City of Lago Vista. You can be arrested for any minor infraction of the law done in front of a peace officer.
So my name is Deputy Lee, and the reason I pulled you over today is because your license plate light is not working.
They're working.
All right? No, they're not. That's why I pulled you over.
Now you're arguing with a jackboot thug pig. Are you freaking kidding me? Shut the front door, dude. Shut up.
I wouldn't lie to you.
I wouldn't lie to you. You're making statements now.
Do you have your insurance, sir? Oh, it's in here? Registration's in here as well? Perfect. All right. Where are you heading off to?
That way.
That way? Got it.
Wow. Look at the flashlight work of this pig. Look at this.
That way.
That way? Got it.
Look at that. Like he's your dad, making sure you don't got anything in your car. He's keeping the world safe. Got another pig in the back of your car. Okay, let's give away two more. Let's give away two more cop cards. Let's give away two more 5A cop cards. David, congratulations. I can't remember the other name off the top of my head. Congratulations. Two more 5A cop cards to anybody who gets a trifold in their car. Two more 5A cop cards. I'm going to give two more of these away. Let me read the last number that came in. I'm going to read the last number that came in. After, let me see real quick. Let me refresh. Sorry, guys. I'm a human being. I'm not perfect. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody that I'm not absolutely perfect. James, check your email. I got your email, bro. I got you, dude. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine. I don't mind at all. Dan, I got you, man. Hey, Dan ordered something. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. And then Andre. So after Andre 749, that way you guys will see 750, 751 is going to get the 5A cop car driver and non-driver. So after Andre W 749, the next two people who order get a trifold. I don't care if you get the $9 one you print at home. I don't care if you get it from me for free. Get the $30 one that goes in your visor comes with the broccoli wad rubber band, but get the trifold in your car. It goes on your visor. You don't talk to pigs. If you guys are new to my channel and you don't know, if I watch the video of you getting abused or beaten or killed by the cops, it can break me down to tears. Right here, live in front of hundreds of people. If I see it happen to you, and so I'm on a mission. You have got to, so the next two people, anybody orders anything from my website at all, the next two people, I'm going to send you the 5A driver. And this is like a credit card. This is badass. This is absolutely badass. The only difference between this one and the one from my website is the one that you get for $10 on my website, you laminate. This is like a hotel key. This is like a credit card. And a lot of people really love number 4. I created the card for number 4 on the non-driver cop card. If you're sitting in the passenger seat and the cop says, hey, I need to see your ID, I have reasonable articulable suspicion, the yellow is what you do. While filming, you say, I plead the Fifth Amendment. I identify as good citizen. Hibble versus Nevada is the law. With reasonable articulable suspicion, citizen must state how they ID. You don't give ID without probable cause. There it is. You got this card in your pocket for this moment right here. This is the reason why you have the card in your pocket. When the cop unjustly and illegally wants to seize your identification from you, this is why you have the 5A cop card. When he says, hey, let me see some ID, instead of arguing with him that you don't got to give him ID, you say, I plead the Fifth Amendment. You start filming, and then you say, here you go, officer, number 4. You can just put this right in his hand. You got the card for this exact same moment right here that I'm explaining. The next two people after Andre 749, the next two people who order anything from my site, I'm going to send you the non-driver card and I'm going to send you the driver card absolutely for free. Nice to have you back, Ricardo. got you, Robert. I'm looking into that right now. Ken, check your email. Oh, shoot. Just sent you a bunch of stuff for free, Ken. Julie, check your email. Just sent you a bunch of stuff for free in your email, Julie. Check your email. 1 second. It's coming out 1 second. Vincent, check your email. Aaron, check your email. David, I got you, man. No problem, dude. It's my pleasure to send this to you. Do not apologize. You don't have any money. I don't need to read it. Another David. Hey, David, thanks for getting something, man. I appreciate it. See there, David? One David made up for the other David. I sent you everything for free, and another David actually got something from my website, so it worked out. Davids, you guys are great. Works out great. James, check your email. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Really positive. Hey, listen, I appreciate it. Thank you for saying, do me a favor. I send 100 people more every live stream, all my stuff for free on email. You got to print it yourself. However, you still get all the products. Please don't reply with thank you. I know it sounds funny, right? Please don't say thank you. Whatever you do, please don't say thank you. I get hundreds of emails for free requests. When I send the requests out for free, then people say thank you. And now I have double the amount of requests. I mean, please just don't reply. If you get this stuff, great. If you don't get it, then go to my inquiry form again. But please don't reply with thank you. It jams up my inbox, and I'm trying to get these out as fast as I can while we're live. I want as many people as I possibly. And if I send you that PDF, whether you bought it or not, whether you purchased a trifold from me and then I emailed you the PDF, print that bad chicken out and give it to every one of your friends and family members. Print it out for every person you know and love and say, hey, look, I got this for you from Delete Laws. Here it is. And you give it to them for free. They never have to come to my website. They never have to go to my YouTube channel. Print out each and every trifold for your friends and family and give it to each and every one of them. You have my permission. Share it with all of your loved ones, your best friend, your lover, your cousin, your sixth grade teacher. Share this with every single, if I email this to you, you share it or my mission can't get completed. So listen, don't say thank you though. Don't you say, Chevy's back. What? What's going on, Chevy? Good to see you, brother. Sorry about that. Sorry for the interruption. Bear Claw, check your email. Just that feeling of that hot. It feels so terrible. You're so scared. I mean, I hate to admit it. It's a scary thing. Just stop standing on the right side of your car by your passenger side, and he's got a gun. What does he want to do? The whole goal is to shoot you. Sorry, that's why. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be honest with you. He's just sitting there. Next two people who order anything from my website are getting the 5A cop cards for free. Go to Delete Laws right now. Let's fast forward a little bit. Here, Penny is here, William is here, Chris is here, Chris, Roger, see you, everybody. Elena, Gia, Gloria, as always, love you. Gloria, did you get your 5A cop card in there? Daryl is here. Love you, Daryl. See you, man. Daryl's been a very regular during Sixth round line. Yeah, say thank you here. I still appreciate it. Check your email, everybody. I just sent up at least 20. Northeast Colorado Cop Block. What's going on, my friend? How are you? Chevy! One big risk taker is here. Troy.
I'm going to cite you today for your license plate. Light.
I'm going to steal the money out of your wallet for a thing that is fairly new. This new statute or ordinance, license plate lights, are fairly new. He's going to give him a ticket for it. Look at him walk up with his light like that. Look what a coward he is. Look at what a coward this pig is. Pigs don't die as much as pizza delivery guys. Do you know that? Pigs die less than insurance salesmen. Pigs die less than loggers, fishermen. Pigs are not even in the top 10 most dangerous job to be a pig in our country. They can't get anybody to do it because anybody good would never sign up to be a pig. Never.
I'm going to cite you today for your license plate. Light. Go and sign this right here in the red box. Let me get you your copy. Copy right there. Drive safely.
Jackboot thug pig. Absolute jackboot thug pig. Wasting my time, wasting everybody's time. So I saw this video from Tulare Cop Watch, and I saw this a couple years ago, and I remember seeing it, and I was looking through videos today, and I was like, you know what? So let's everybody do me a favor. Get over here to Tulare Cop Watch. This video is 4 years old, but I've seen this already, and I remember it. She didn't know he knew his rights, first and fourth. Well, we didn't know that our Fourth Amendment was completely gone. And now we know that. And we now know that the Fifth Amendment is actually the most powerful amendment. The Fifth Amendment, your right to remain silent, is the most powerful amendment now, unfortunately, even though the Fourth Amendment's the right of the people. So I'm going to drop him a like right here, Tulare Cop Watch. Everybody get over here and subscribe. I'm sure most Team DLZ's already subscribed. There that is. All right, now let's get into this a little bit. I have two winners. I got two wieners. Winners. I got two winners. Two winners. And those two winners are going to be it's going to be Daryl and Robert. Let me give a screenshot for you guys. I'll take a screenshot. I'll show it at the end of the live stream so we can get into this video. But Daryl and Robert, you guys have won the 5A. It's going to be Daryl. There's so many different same names. Daryl W. and Robert A. Daryl W. and Robert A. You two guys have won the free 5A cop card. So I'll be sending that to you in the mail. They don't care about us at all.
Bay Area Transparency had reached out to me. We were planning on going to the Bay this month. So I'm glad he reached out to me. You guys go to his channel, subscribe. Also, if you guys are wondering how to put videos up on YouTube, this is how you do it right here. Hit this button. You can upload your videos. So when you guys...
The guy's a G, isn't he? Taking his time to teach people how to upload videos 4 years ago. Jeffrey, check your email.
All right, how about you?
Good.
Give your name and badge number, please.
Yeah, it's
Daryl,
Officer Chris,
as you know.
1641. Is there a reason why you're recording of us?
Yeah, I'm gathering content for a story.
What story?
Personal story.
What's that?
That doesn't matter.
Okay. Is there something we can help you with or help answer any questions for you?
Nothing at all. Thank you very much.
Are you able to give me your information just so I know who I'm talking to?
Negative. You can call me good citizen.
She said, are you able to give me your information just so I know who I'm talking to? You mean so you can put my name in a database that artificial intelligence will then keep track of me like I'm a node on a board? Get the flock out of here. And we got another ponytail piggy here. She doesn't belong being a cop. I'm sorry. Women should not be in charge of men in a physical capacity. That's ridiculous.
What is it?
Good citizen is what you can call me.
Okay.
Way to go, bro.
Am I being detained?
I'm just talking to you, man.
And I'm asking you a question, and you need to answer me. I am a public citizen, private.
Wow, dude. Wow. Man, this is going to relieve my high blood pressure. I could listen to this all day.
And I'm asking you a question, and you need to answer me. I am a public citizen, private citizen. You're a public servant.
Yes,
Am I being detained?
Right now, you are not.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. See you later. It's not consensual. I'm out here working. I don't wish to be disturbed.
Okay.
So you are dismissed. Take care.
Dismissed.
Yeah, I don't need your approval. Thank you very much, though.
You do if you're recording me, sir. Have a good day.
Negative. I'm in public. So are you. No, I'm good.
What are we doing here?
I don't answer questions, boss.
What is that?
I don't answer questions.
Can I get you to leave, please?
No.
Okay, so what did we learn from Salinas versus Texas? I know a lot of my people watch Brian from Here's the Deal. He did a full breakdown today on Salinas versus Texas. We learned from the 2013 case of Selena versus Texas, as good as this activist is, and I just want to commend the hell out of him. Here's how you don't answer.
No, I'm good. What are we doing?
He answered. So he did answer a question.
So are you. No, I'm good.
So first he did answer a question. You never want to answer a question.
What are we doing here?
Now, right here, what do we say? I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
I don't answer questions, boss.
So that's not invoking your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. That is not the Fifth. Oh, and by the way, you know, Brian pointed this out on Here's the Deal. They call it a privilege, not a right. They call it a privilege, your Fifth Amendment privilege. Since when? Since when is my rights a privilege?
What is that?
I don't answer questions.
That's not how you say it. For the love of Jesus Christ, can you do me a favor, please? For the love of Muhammad, for the love of Buddha, for the love of God, for Yahweh, whoever you want to invoke, for the love of your spirit, for the love of the universe, for love of atheism, for the love of agnostics, for the love of your dog. I don't give a damn how you got to love it. You have to say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. You can't say, I don't answer questions. The Supreme Court of Tyrants has said that you have to explicitly say the words. Simply saying, I don't answer questions is not enough. And then the pig can continue to pepper you with questions. And then later you say, hey, look, I said I don't answer questions. And he kept questioning me. Well, then the court's going to say, because they're against us, the judges are against us, the criminal injustice system is against us. They're going to say, he asked you a question. All you said is you don't answer questions. You didn't say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And oh, by the way, if it's not on camera, it didn't happen how you said. It happened how the pig said it happened. Man, I'll tell you, I'm on one today. I'm on one. Maybe it's the shirt, you know? Maybe it's the shirt. I usually wear my black overturned terry shirt, but you know what? I thought it was Friday. I thought I would wear a blue shirt. I got to find some moments of levity in here because, as you guys know, the couple hours a day I spend with you, it can take me on a different path for the rest of the day. So forgive me if I kind of segue away from things sometimes, take the heat off a little bit, take a breath together, recognize some people like Chevy and Kevin and Jim and Roger. Thank you guys for coming. And Alex, I appreciate it. I don't know how to say your name. I don't know how to say your name. For the love of evil, my friends. I don't care what you have to love to teach your friends and family that you have to say the words. I mean, on the 5A cop card, it's plain as day. Like what you say is in yellow. I invoke my First Amendment right. Number 2, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And then it says the law right there. Fifth Amendment's unequivocal. Cop loses qualified immunity for questioning you. There's no way a federal judge or one of these tyrants on the Supreme Court can deny if you have it on camera and you show the card, there's no way that they can say that he didn't violate his oath to the Constitution. That goes around the clearly established prong. The clearly established prong is what? The 2 tenets to understand if he's going to be able to invoke qualified immunity. I mean, I'm not sure if you know or not. I put a little study into this. I put a little time because I don't want to deal with the authority. I don't want to deal with going to the dungeon. I don't want to get arrested in torture cuffs. You know, do me a favor, put that down there. I don't want to be in torture cuffs. I don't want to be in torture cuffs. I don't want to be put in torture cuffs. I don't like torture cuffs. The torture cuffs are inhumane, barbaric, and brutal. Breathe through it, baby. Breathe through it. He's doing a wonderful job. He just didn't say I invoked the Fifth Amendment right.
Unanswered questions, boss.
What is that?
Unanswered questions.
Can I get you to leave, please?
No.
No?
It's public, isn't it?
Yeah, but I can't have a phone out here being video recording my stuff coming in and out.
Well, I disagree. You don't want a phone out here videotaping, but it's not that you can't have one.
I really can't. So I'd like to go ahead and
What did he say? What did he say?
I'm not on state grounds, though.
You are. If you go on the other side of the south side, you're more welcome to do that.
This is actually a public thoroughfare,
Sir,
right?
like
If I was coming to visit somebody, I could just drive in here, right?
Correct. But on the other side of the stop sign, you're more welcome to do that. On this side of the stop sign is state ground.
No.
Seen how the fence is there?
No.
I'd like you to go back on the other side of the fence.
Well, I'm on this side of the fence.
That side of the fence, please.
No.
I'm not sure that I have to, boss.
I'm asking you. I'm asking nicely.
No, I understand that. I understand you're asking me nicely, but I'm not sure that I have to do that. I'm here to get some footage. I'm a journalist doing gathering footage.
Can I see your ID credentials?
I'm not going to give you my ID,
Why not,
and I
sir?
don't have to give you credentials. So I'm a journalist gathering content for a story, and I'm allowed to do this right here. I looked up your guys' property line. Actually, it's very public.
You understand what I'm telling you?
This is actually a public thoroughfare.
It's not.
So if
This is state ground, sir.
No, I understand it's state grounds, but it's public.
Love you
if
too,
I wanted
Cameron.
to come in here, like all these cars driving,
Correct.
these are
But
all
they're
your
coming on
correction
state
officers.
grounds, knowing that once they cross that stop sign, it has become state grounds.
Are you aware that there's a Department of Homeland Security memo put out in 2000? Just listen.
I'm just asking.
Put out in 2010. So I can go into a courthouse. That's state grounds too, correct? Courthouse.
Sure.
Right. I can go in
But
there
there's
and I can
limitations on what you
video.
can do in that
Right.
courthouse,
In
correct?
any public accessible area, I can videotape. So this here is also a public accessible
Correct.
area.
I
Even
would
if
like you
this
to
was
just go on
state
the other side
grounds.
stop sign, you're more welcome to film all you want over there.
I
The answer is
understand what
no.
you're saying, but I'm not going to do it. I'm more than welcome to film here because there's no
you're
law.
actually on state grounds.
There's
sir.
no law prohibiting you from filming here, bro. That's what I'm trying to convey to you, but you're not listening.
Yes.
Huh?
You're on state grounds.
This
Free
not
list is
state
emptied.
grounds. You want me
Yes.
to go on the corner?
Sure. Go over there.
This right here affects
state
you. I mean,
grounds.
there's a gate right here. I'm on the
Correct.
other side
Once
of the
you
gate.
cross the stop sign, sir, it is state grounds.
No.
I need you to go on the other side. You're
No.
welcome to film all you want.
There's
then
not
I'll leave
any
you alone.
no trespassing signs
There's
around
no
here at
filming
all.
on state grounds.
And is that a law or a policy? That's our policy. There's no filming on state grounds.
You said it's a policy?
Need to go on the other side of the ground.
Is
No.
it a policy? You said it's a policy, right?
Correct. It's our state policy. State policy. You cannot film on grounds. I need you to go back over
No.
there.
Okay, policies don't trump rights.
All right.
So
I need you to go on the other side.
No.
Over there. Or
No.
I will go call the police.
okay, I mean, I understand you.
Okay, so this is the battle right now. The battle right now is what they want to do is they want to move you off your mark. Remember, this video is 4 years old. This is just a great video. I wanted to show it to you guys. The battle now is them trying to tell you where you can stand. Go back there 300 yards. Go behind that sign, behind that dump truck. Go behind that movie theater. You can film from behind the movie theater. Like that's what they're trying to do to us right now. So there's one, I want to bring up one piece in this, and I'm going to go right back to the time span that we're at. Everybody check your email, please. The reason you hear me say yes is because I just cleared my entire free list. 120 different people. I've been clicking and clicking and clicking, filling up this one email, and now I have them all up. I hope they go through because I put like 40 on each different one. So hopefully you guys got the free stuff. Let me know in the comment section if you guys got the free stuff. I just sent off so much free stuff to so many people. So this timestamp on this right now, just so you know, we are just about 5 minutes and 10 seconds. But I want to go right here and I want to show you something that's so imperative.
This right here, I looked up your guys' property line. Actually, it's very public. This is actually a public thoroughfare. So if I
So he's a non-driver, correct? He's on his feet and he's got his camera and he's filming. Okay.
No, this is, I understand it's state grounds, but it's public. If I wanted to come in here, like all these cars driving, these are all your correction officers.
Knowing that once they cross that stop sign, it has become state grounds.
Are you aware that there's a Department of Homeland Security memo put out in 2000? Just listen.
I'm just asking.
Put out in 2010. So I can go into a courthouse. That's state grounds too, correct? Courthouse.
Sure.
Right. I can go in there
there's
and I can
limitations on what you
video.
can do in that
Right.
courthouse,
In
correct?
any public accessible area, I can videotape. So this here is also
all you want over there.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm not going to do it. I'm more than welcome to film here because there's no
you're
law.
Actually on state grounds.
There's no law prohibiting me from filming here. Right?
This guy right here you're looking at, he couldn't get a job doing anything else. This guy couldn't get a job being a carpenter, being a plumber. He couldn't get a job doing any other trade. He took this job because he's a dumb shit.
I'm trying to convey to you, but you're not listening. Huh?
You're on state grounds.
So why would you not be able to film if you're on state grounds? How come you couldn't run your camera on state ground? I'm not sure exactly what that means.
It's not state grounds. You want me to go on the corner?
Sure. Go over there.
This right here affects you. I mean, there's a gate right here. I'm on the other side of the gate.
Once you cross the stop sign, sir, it is state grounds. I need you to go on the other side. You're welcome to film all you want.
There's
And then I'll leave you alone.
no traffic.
Yeah, go over where you can't get any footage. Go over there. Just not here. I just can't have you here because you might see something.
Trespassing signs around here at all.
On state grounds.
Now, is that a law or a policy?
That's our policy. There's no filming on state grounds.
You said it's a policy?
Need to go on the other side of the ground.
I'm not exactly sure what gate he's at, but how can you not film on? It's not a. I don't understand how you can't film on state grounds. And look what a douchebag this guy looks like.
Is it a policy? You said it's a policy, right?
Correct. It's our state policy. State policy. You cannot film on grounds. I need you to go back over there.
Okay, policy.
So state policy is that you cannot film on state grounds.
Policies don't trump rights.
All right.
So
I need you to go on the other side. Over there. Or I will go call the police.
Okay, I mean, I understand you can call the police, but they're gonna. The police are gonna. No, not really, but they're gonna educate you.
That's the exact direction I want to go. Get me a jackboot thug pig in front of me that I can destroy on camera. Do that for me, please.
I'm just trying to get you to go over there and not have an issue.
I got you, but they're.
Oh no, is this a Kevin? Is this a Kevin jumping in?
Educate you.
I'm just trying to get you to go over there and not have an issue.
I got you, but they're.
What are they so worried about?
The police are just going to educate you, and all they're going to do is say, "Hey, this is public. This is public."
2 hours later.
And they're saying that you're free to go. So as far as I'm concerned, you're free to go.
So this is Vacaville, California. That's definitely Cali. I live in California, so that's definitely California.
Okay. And I'm free to stay as well, right? Officers, free to stay on this public utility, correct? Okay. Thank you, guys. Hey.
Thank him. The night. Look, he's wearing a blue striped terror flag right on the middle of his, and there's the torture cuffs right on the front, and there's his multiple magazines in case he has to go into Iraq in America. And then he's got his billy stick over here on his left-hand side. He's got his hand on his gun because he's scared, as he has a camera in the middle of his chest. And he's got his keys on his front like he's a janitor.
What was your name again? Figueroa? Is that it? Figueroa. Thank you for being professional. I appreciate it. You're welcome.
Whoa, hold on a second. Hold on. Wait, come on. Stop the nonsense. Stop thanking these guys. They're all on the same team and you're not on their team. Stop thanking the guy who's playing like he's the nice cop. He would gladly put you in a headlock in 2 seconds flat.
Very, very courteous, and I will go ahead and get out of here now.
Really? The cops coming out's very, very courteous?
Outside. This is a public sewage line. This is a public sewage line, boss.
All right, we'll call the cops. All right.
I just had a talk with another officer, too. Same thing. He was a sergeant. That's fine. So why do you guys think this is your property? I can talk to you. I mean, it's perfectly legal for me to do so. This is just a sensible conversation. You're used to everybody saying, yes, sir, and do what you say, huh? Is that what it is?
Of course. I mean, look what a butthurt pig. Put that in the comment section, butthurt pig. Look at that butthurt pig. Look at him. Standing there all straight up and down, hands in his pockets. So mad that someone's there filming with a camera. It's so ridiculous. It's all going to change over the next decade. They can't stop us. There's cameras everywhere.
I'm just curious. I'm not being a dick. I'm just asking questions, Mr.
They're being dicks, bro. They're being dicks.
Helmer, Jay, Jonathan. Oh, I don't want to call you.
You've obviously got my name, but you won't give me your name, right?
Of course I won't. I don't have to. I'm a private citizen. You're a public servant. It's a big difference, right? Don't you agree?
Why wouldn't you give me your name?
Just because I don't have to, sir. If you could educate the officers as far as dealing with the public and standing on public property. So,
Who do you work for?
What was that?
Who do you work for?
I work for me. I work for myself. Yeah, I'm independent. Yep, I am independent.
Okay. You got the footage you needed?
Yeah, I'm done now.
Okay.
I'm done now.
You need from him?
Nope, he has the information to contact our public information officer. So I am requesting that you leave our grounds now.
Okay, this is public. We got that straight, right? I'm in public.
You can more welcome.
Now I might stay here for another hour. I mean, you know, you can take a picture of me. That's fine. That's okay. That's your right, officer, to do that.
What's your name, sir?
Yeah, I'm not going to give you my name.
Is there a reason you don't want
I just don't give my name out.
Are you wanted by the law?
No. Are you wanted by the law?
I'm wanted to do my job.
You got anything on you you're not supposed to have?
No, everything is perfectly legal. Except California.
I'm a smart ass. I'm just
I don't mind you being a smart ass, but normally the only people in my history that I've been doing this job that don't want to give names is they have something to hide. I'm just
Put a 1 in the chat if you don't want to give your name to pigs. Put a 1 in the chat if you do not want to give your name to pigs. That is ridiculous. And what kind of flag is that? Why can't it just be an American flag? I don't see the blue striped terror flag on there, but that's not an American flag. What is he wearing?
curious.
No, that's interesting. Actually, you guys took a
maybe it's just maybe it is an American flag and it's just tattered and old and it's, you know.
And I told these guys this. You guys took an oath to uphold the Constitution. The Constitution doesn't say that people don't want to give you their names have something to hide, right?
Here's the thing.
Not everybody's a criminal,
I'm not
boss.
Sit here and claim that you're a criminal.
Right.
Oh, but you just did.
I've been doing this job. If you don't want to give names, they have something to hide.
So you just said he's had something to hide then. Or he doesn't want to put his name in the database with the jackboot thug pigs. Maybe that, bro.
Curious.
No, that's interesting. Actually, you guys took an oath to, and I told these guys this. You guys took an oath to uphold the Constitution. The Constitution doesn't say that people don't want to give you their names have something to hide, right?
So brilliant.
Not everybody's a criminal,
I'm not
boss.
Sit here and claim that you're a criminal.
Right. I hope you don't, because
I'm
I'm
not
not.
here because I actually have criminals to look for.
And I appreciate it. You guys should go do your job for sure. And I'm free to stay as well, right? Officers, free to stay on this public utility.
For the second time in the same day at the same location. Unbelievable.
Correct? Okay. Thank you, guys. Officer, what's your name? Wyndham.
I call him Officer Douchebag. He has the blue striped terror flag on his jacket.
Don't look so grumpy, man. How many hours you got till you go home?
This is my happy.
Is that you happy?
So if that's his happy mood, why would we hire a pig like that? If this is his if that's his happy face, why the hell would we hire a jackboot thug pig like this loser? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Don't look so grumpy, man. How many hours you got till you go home?
This is my happy.
Is that you happy?
It only gets worse from here.
How many?
I'm a middle-aged man. I did put in over 30 years fighting people on mats, though. You're not intimidating, bro. I could throw you on the ground over and over and over again. Literally, ha, ha, boom, put you on the ground, let you get up. Boom, put you on the ground, let you get up. Ankle pick on the ground, let you get up. I could do it to you over and over and over again. But it gets worse. This gets, listen to his attitude. Look at him. Listen, look at his whole demeanor. Look at his stature.
Free to stay on this public utility.
Look at him. Look at him. I mean, just look at this guy. So let's kill the sound here. I'll open this big so you guys can see what I see. Let's just take a look at what a pig really looks like. Let me kill the volume here. Now just watch the pig who has the attitude. Look at his mannerisms. Look at his mannerisms. Hand is on his gun. Other hand's up on his badge. Let's watch him. Look at this douchebag. Look at him trying to look intimidating. Now the other guy's got his hands crossed in front of him because there's really no reason. Guy only has a camera. Come back to the douchebag. Why is your hand on your gun, bro? And now he calls him out and says, hey, how come you look so grumpy? And this is where he says, this is my good side. It only gets worse from here. Look at this douche. Just take a look at him. These are the people that the state hires to be pigs. This is me happy. It only gets worse from here. And this guy had a picture taken. The guy took a picture of him. You're real tough, bro, with your badge. Look at his mannerisms. Look how he stands. Look at him. What a douchebag this guy is. What an absolute, total, and complete douchebag. All right, let's do it again. Let's give away 2 of the 5A cop cards. Let's give away 2 more. The next 2 people who go to my website, deletelaws.com. Sorry about that. Deletelaws.com with a Z. The next 2 people who go to my website, let me tell you the last order I got in so I can give you guys, I believe the last order is going to be, it's going to be Alex 755. Alex 755. The next 2 people who order anything from my site, I don't care what you pick up, doesn't matter to me. Get anything from my website because I want to get these 5A cop cards out into circulation. I want you guys to show your friends and family. I want you to give these away for Christmas. The 5A cop card, driver and non-driver, it's like a credit card. You can also get these from my website for $10. I'll email it to you for free if you need it though. So then you got to print it out and laminate it yourself. But these right here, I took a long time to make these. These are like a hotel key, like a credit card. And I'm going to give away 2 more. And by the way, I'm going to give away 4 actually, because you get the driver and non-driver card in the mail. April, I sent yours off yesterday. Make sure you check your mail. April, I know I sent yours off yesterday. The next 2 people who order anything from deletelaws.com, I'm going to give you the 5A driver card and non-driver card. You see that? And what this is a step-by-step tutorial. So if you're a non-driver and let's say you're out auditing and you're filming cops, let's just say that you see someone pulled over and you're like, you know what? I watch Chille all the time. I'm going to film these cops. And you start to film the cops and then the cops come over and start to question you, if you're a non-driver, you just follow the 6 steps on the non-driver cop card, and you will own that jackboot thug pig. You will own him. You will own him. And I'm going to go through this one step at a time. After Alex 7555, the next 2 people who order anything from 755. And so right here, it says cop cited or citing. As soon as I see the cop, I'm filming because Chille's filmed, so I'm going to film. And then you start filming, and when you start filming, you say, I invoke my First Amendment right to remain silent. 1A, film cops, upheld by the 2017 case of Turner versus Driver. Cop approaches like these pigs did and say anything, any words at all to you. While filming, you say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. The law is in the blue. The Fifth Amendment is unequivocal. Cop loses qualified immunity for questioning you, so the cop won't be able to ask you any more questions. Number 3, if you're in a car, you're with somebody, you're not on the street, and the cop asks you to exit, you exit and you say, I plead the Fifth Amendment again. You said it twice now. I do not agree to consent searches or seizures. That's upheld by the 1997 case of Maryland versus Wilson. At this point, the cop believes you're armed and dangerous. Right here, cop demands ID, says he has reasonable articulable suspicion. While filming, you say it again for the 3rd time in a row. I plead the Fifth Amendment. I identify as good citizen. And the reason why you have to say I identify as good citizen is because in some stop and ID states with reasonable articulable suspicion, citizen must state how they ID. Do not give ID without probable cause. So then number 5, you lose your shit and you tell the cop off. Vulgar language. Cop says he's going to charge you with this or with that. While filming, you state my right to free speech is protected by the First Amendment. First Amendment is upheld by the 1971 case of Cohen versus California. Cop loses qualified immunity for arresting you because you showed him on the card and you showed on the camera. If you don't show the camera and the card, then the federal judge or the Supreme Court tyrannists are going to rule against you using the clearly established prong. And they're going to say, well, you cursed him out and he arrested you, but the cop didn't know that you had asserted your First Amendment right. And now he's going to have his qualified immunity. Not if you show the card and not if you show the camera. I say it all the time. I sound like a broken record. If it's not on camera, it didn't happen. It did not happen. It didn't happen. So I think this is number 5 and 6. I'm going to give away 10 of these cards. Actually 20 because I give 2 in each envelope. So I'm going to give away 20 of these cards today. The next 2 people after Alex 755, the next 2 people who order anything from my website are going to get the 5A cop cards mailed to them. I'm going to put a stamp on it, mail it to your house. And then, by the way, if you have anybody who hates cops as much as I do, this is the best Christmas present you can possibly get them. There's no better Christmas present for people who hate pigs. For people who hate pigs as much as I do, there is nothing better that you will give your loved one. And the trifold. But, you can get this for $9 or get it from me for free and then print out multiple copies and then give it to your cousin, your brother, your boyfriend. I say mostly men all the time because men are arrested like 10-1 to women. So get this going. I don't care if you print out lots of them. Become the Christmas angel and give away 50 of these to every one of your friends and family members that you printed out at Kinko's. You may pay $1 for the copy one or like 10 cents for the black and white one, but be a hero to somebody. All right, I'll see you guys in a few minutes. I'll announce the cop card winners as soon as they come in.
Mine?
Yeah. How many hours you got till you go home?
This is my happy.
Is that you happy?
It only gets worse from here.
Oh, you're so intimidating, bro. I would throw you on the ground. I would toss this guy's. You have no idea.
Hours till you go home?
Not too many.
Not too many?
Badge number? Mine?
Yeah.
Try on my best. Both of them.
Okay. Well, I'm not that good at reading, but I guess I'll try to record it so we can see it. It'd be nice if you just say it, though.
It's Capper 3471.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's it, man.
All right, I'm here to serve.
Oh, there is something you can help me with.
What's that?
You guys can remove that flag from your uniform.
Yes.
That is desecrating the U.S. flag, and it's actually a law, and it's actually a violation of that law. You know, when that flag is displayed in its official capacity, it's not supposed to be desecrated. It's supposed to look like this.
Exactly.
So just a little bit of advice, and I'm not even in here for confrontation. It's just that right there is BS, and your attitude about it is BS as well.
Make sure it's clean and I look tidy.
Yeah, it looks like shit.
Our secured
Anything public, I will record.
will not go down there.
I never
I
said I'll
love
go
it.
down there. I said
Exactly.
anything
You will not
public,
go down
anything public, I will record. If it's public, I will go down there. So just calm your little attitude down. All right.
Just calm your little attitude down. That's the end of that one. All right, let's jump into another one here. This one says, I'm allowed to film you. That's the title of this video, I think. I'm allowed to film you. Let me give this guy the credit that he deserves for putting this video out here. The constitutional state right here. I've joined, and now I'm going to hit a like for him. And then I want to drop a comment for the algorithm. Oh, I misspelled algorithm. There it is. Now comment, like, and now I'm going to share. And that's what we want to do.
I'm just connecting business. I'm good. I don't need any help.
You don't need to be taking pictures of my office in there.
Is it illegal?
Well, yeah, I believe it is against the rules.
What law?
Why don't you go ahead and go?
Is that a law?
You don't need to be taking pictures of my office.
What?
This stuff is fine, but
What?
that is privacy information.
Oh, it's private.
You don't agree with him. You don't say anything. You just look at him.
This stuff out here is fine.
But is that against the law?
Take pictures of the office if you don't have the permission, yes.
What law am I breaking?
It's a state law.
What law?
Don't test me.
What law?
Don't test
All right,
me.
you're dismissed.
Don't
Go ahead and
test
go back
me.
to
Is
work.
that what that pig
What's
said?
up, everybody? It's Constitution State here today. Today's video comes from Wise County Cop Watch. He hasn't posted anything in a few years. He only has a few videos, but they're good. First clip came from Wise County Jail. It was a short video. I just threw that in there just to show a little more about him. The second one with the state trooper says he was at the Department of Public Safety. I typed in state troopers for Wise County and got this. This cop tries everything in the book to get this guy to leave. The guy sticks to his guns, denies all his requests, and the cop gets physical. A lot of people have been saying they've been having issues with notifications. Make sure you have the bell on. That's what YouTube said. And everybody else, go show this guy some love. Maybe he'll pop back up and start making videos someday.
I'm perfectly fine.
So what are you doing?
I don't need any help. I'm good.
That's fine. I'm just asking why you're over on the property and taking.
Oh, I'm just connecting business here.
I know why he does it.
I don't need any help. Appreciate it.
Is there a reason why you're here taking pictures?
No, I'm just connecting business.
In what way?
Personal business. I'm trying to see which trooper was involved in the incident.
I could
Yeah,
possibly help you with that.
yeah, I could probably get a public records report. Just get all that stuff.
That might be easier.
Yeah.
If that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah. But yep, that'd be it. I don't need any help or anything. What's your name? What was your name? You don't got a badge number? What was it?
15097.
What was it?
15097.
Alrighty. And how do you pronounce your last name? Alright. Alrighty, appreciate it.
You have a vehicle here or?
I just came.
Oh man, another question answered. Stop
I
answering.
just came. I'm here trying to connect some business.
Hey, Jen, last letter K, Jen K. Your order failed. I saw that you ordered something hard copy that I shipped to you. So Jen K, can you check see if it'll go through again if you can? Look at this pig.
Are you on the clock?
Yes. I'm going to stay right here because you're acting suspicious just standing here filming a car.
I've already explained.
Building or doing
Oh, no, I'm good. This is all public, right?
This is actually private.
This is all public? Yeah, sure.
This back here is private.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
I thought only cars can be back here.
Only
Like,
official vehicles can get back here.
yeah, I realized that
Official cars,
about
not
park.
public.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, no public cars can park here. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I just.
So I'm saying the front is the public entrance,
Yeah.
public parking. Back here is not public.
Yeah, so no public vehicles can be here. All right. Understand. You said I'm acting suspicious, though?
To go back up to the front?
But you said I'm acting suspicious?
Yes, coming around filming cars is a little bit suspicious. A normal person wouldn't go around filming vehicles.
I mean,
Oh,
but I'm
shut
connected
up.
business, so person that would.
A normal person? Who's normal?
Where's my
Pig?
vehicle right here?
No.
Being trespassed?
I never said you're trespassing. I'm asking you a question.
I'll wait.
What's your name?
I'd rather not say. I don't see how that's.
On you or anything?
I don't see how that's relevant.
Just asking a question.
I'm good.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're twitching a little bit on your eyes.
Oh, it's because the sun.
Let me go back 30 seconds here.
I'll wait.
What's your name?
I plead the Fifth Amendment.
I'd rather not say. I don't see how that's.
On you or anything?
I don't see how that's relevant.
Just asking a question.
I'm good.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're twitching a little bit on your eyes.
Oh, it's because the sun.
You're
Directly on. No, I'm good.
Don't face the sun.
Appreciate it. How many troopers are on patrol right now?
Question I'm not going to answer.
Got it, Jen. It worked.
You got a good picture of the car?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to ask you to go upstairs in the parking lot.
No. No.
No, I'm asking.
Oh, no, thank you.
The answer is no.
Requesting that you move away from my vehicle some.
No.
You can keep filming.
Oh,
move
yeah,
away
yeah.
from my vehicle some.
I mean, do you need more space in
So
this?
I can conduct my work. I need you over there.
Do you need more space
No.
in this?
It's for my safety. I can't have somebody standing right around my vehicle.
What are you about to do?
While I'm checking emails, doing computer stuff, I can't have somebody standing right outside my car. It's a safety risk for me.
I mean, do you
No.
need more
If you would
space in
walk
this?
up over there. Yes,
No.
that's what I'm telling you. If you walk up over there, you can continue filming.
What? But I mean, you can move anytime too. You can move your patrol unit.
on our DPS property.
I
I'm
mean,
asking you to just go to the other side of the park.
so am I. I'm on property.
Please,
I'm on public property.
please move. Please. Please.
What am I doing wrong though?
I'm asking you to move away from my car for my safety.
I mean, what safety? Do you think I got a gun?
If you need to film anything
Wow.
else, film what you got to film.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
So he didn't take control of the stop from the beginning. You have to dominate the pig from the beginning if you're going to step in front of them and film them. It's a real art.
Film over here, please.
I mean, do you not think this is enough space? I'm just trying
Why
to.
are you trying to be difficult?
I mean, but what's the problem with me recording you? What's the problem with me
The problem
recording
is
you?
the proximity of my vehicle.
How do you need more space? Do you
allowed
need me? Do you need for me to be able to
Can I
see?
speak for a second?
Sure.
I've allowed you to record. I've allowed you to take any pictures.
Allowed
of the
you?
car and of me. Now I'm
Allowed
asking
you?
to step a little further away so I can conduct the work I was doing.
Alrighty, and I'll deny that. You're free to move anywhere, as I'm free to move anywhere. I don't know why you need more space than this. I can't see any paperwork you're doing or anything.
Check your
Right.
email, everybody. Everybody check your email. I've been sitting here in the background. That's why I had to go back 30 seconds to watch that, because I've been clicking in the background. Check your email. I sent off so many trifolds and 5A cop cards just now. Please check your email. Let me know in the comment section if you got everything that I sent you.
How old are you? Rather not say.
I plead the Fifth Amendment. He can't ask you any more questions.
I don't see how that's relevant to me standing here.
Just asking questions.
I mean,
You're asking me my name, my badge number.
I mean, it's your policy for you to state your name and your badge number.
It's already written on it.
Alrighty, thank you. You stated your name and badge number. Thank you, sir.
I brought up an incident earlier with another trooper.
Sir,
Like, can I help you figure out who that trooper was, or do you have that information?
I would just go to each trooper. I already took a picture of that one too.
That one, there's not that one.
The state trooper patrol unit that's right there. That one right there. I already took a picture of that one. We're all good. I'm just trying to figure out which one.
So I'm asking, give me more information I can possibly help.
Oh no, I don't need any help. I already told you when you walked out of your vehicle. I'm good. I don't need any help. Appreciate it though.
Don't step any closer to my car, please.
What'd you say?
I said, don't step any closer to my car, please.
What would happen? Would you arrest me? Is it illegal to step near a patrol vehicle?
So remember, you guys, the stuff I'm sending you to the mail in your email for free, if you don't print it out, it doesn't do you any good. You have to print the stuff out. And Danny, there's no barrier to entry, dude. You don't need a single solitary dollar to get the trifold from me. I'll email it to you for free. You got to have a dollar, I guess, to print it out at Kinko's or FedEx. But Danny, there is no barrier to entry. You don't have to give me a single dime, brother. He just doesn't like when people are stalking him as he's hiding on the side of the road to stalk others.
And this guy just does horrible. I get getting out to check it out. You know what I mean? But you know he's doing nothing wrong. Get back to work. Starts off all the way over there. Oh, and as always, a little closer. No reason to be bugged this bad. No reason to be harassing him. And this is crazy. Starts touching him. No lawful reason. But here we are. All for a camera and feelings. Like, look at how close they were. It's only a step away. All for what? Then some more intimidation. And then he just goes and gets back in his car. Why even get out? Why do anything if you're just going to end up getting back in your car?
So let me announce the winners of the 5A cop card. I'm sending these. Sorry about that. There we go. I'm sending these two 5A cop cards off to, it's going to be Jeffrey 75. Remember, Alex was 755. Alex was the last one, and then the next two people win the free 5A cop card. That's going to be Jeffrey M 756, and that's going to be Cindy S 757. So after Alex 755, then we have Jeffrey M 756, and we have Cindy Sartan. Oh, Cindy, that's not her last name, but close. Cindy S 757. You two have won the free 5A cop card. So as soon as this live stream is over, I'm going to mail this. How many is that I've given away? Have I given away 6 or 8 so far? How many have I given away? Have I given away? I think this is 5 and 6, right? I've given away number 5 and number 6. Someone in the chat tell me. I'm going to give away 10 on every single live stream. So if you guys come to my live stream and are like, you know what? I really don't have the $30 for that badass one. You come to my live stream, you get one of these digital trifolds, print a home trifolds for $9, and you could win one of these. Because I mean, I only get 10 or 15 orders per live stream at the most. So if you guys come in, okay, I'm at 6 right now, Michelle. Thank you. So that means I have to give away 4 more winners, 4 more people. I'm going to give away the 5A cop card to. 4 more people. So I'm going to give these to 4. So should I do all 4 now, or should I do 2 and 2? I should probably do 2 and 2. I should probably do 2 and 2, right? Is that what I should do? Should I do 2 and 2? I want to give everybody a chance to get the 5A cop card. And so that's what I'll do. I'll do 2 more now. Okay, right now. Here it is. 2 more people. 2 more people. And just so you guys know, these cost me money. These you don't just get these hotel credit card type of cards printed up for free. These cost me money. But I got to get them into circulation. I have to get this into your wallet. I got to get this into your friend's hand. So I'm going to give away 2 more. The next 2 people who order anything from my website, and that will be after order number, because I give away the periodicals for free as well, the Mullen Commission, the LaGuardia Report, all those. So a lot of people, it shows up in my receipts as zeros, but I often do. And so remember I said Gen K, your order did go through. And after Gen K, order number 759. After Gen K, the next 2 people who order anything from my website on deletelaws.com, go to this website right here, Delete Laws with a Z. I don't care what you order. It doesn't matter to me. I just got to cover the cost of my cards, to be honest with you. I mean, if I'm just keeping it real, I got to be able to cover what I spent on these to get them made. So the next 2 people, that means if you order a $9 product, it just covers the cost of my $5 of my 5A cop card, 5th Amendment cop card. So go to deletelaws.com, Delete Laws with a Z. And if you go to Delete Laws with a Z, then I will check the order numbers after Gen K, and I will send you off everything I sell for free in email, and I'll actually take the time to mail you these. And what I can't wait is for, as I've been sending these out this next week, if you guys got free cards from me, come back and let me know in the comment section, because sometimes people are like, oh, he's giving away cards, but is he really? Because there's so many people. I mean, how many stories do we see on the news and we're like, oh, they made that story, right? Or, oh, that's a false flag, that's fake. But I actually do it. I actually do exactly what I say. So the next 2 people after Gen K, I'm going to send you the 5A driver and non-driver cop card. So go to my website right now, deletelaws.com. V-Boyer is in the room. What's up, V-Boyer? Where you been? V-Boyer! Soy Lil. What is going on, everybody? Man, it's a great day, isn't it? So it's Jen, Jen. It's Jen, and then the last initial is K. There it is. After Gen K, the next 2 people who order anything from my website, I don't give a damn what you order. Don't care. And it'll cover the cost of my card, though, and so then I can ship it to you for free. And that'll be 7 and 8, correct, Chevy? That'll be 7 and 8. Chevy's got a song for you, V-Boyer. V-Boyer. You got to get it. You guys got to get this 5A cop card, man. If you have a friend, if you got a brother, a cousin who always is running into cops, especially this non-driver card number 4, you say, hey, cop says, give me ID. You say, no. I don't give ID. I invoke my 5th Amendment right to remain silent. I identify as good citizen. If you have reasonable articulable suspicion, then I've identified how I have to by saying how I ID. I do not have to give my identification without probable cause. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You only have this card in your wallet for the 3 or 4 times a year the cops are going to pull you over. How ridiculous is that? The 3 or 4 times a year the cops are going to pull you over. I mean, that's the situation that we're living in. It's just so unbelievable to me that we've created this jackboot thug pig police state. And everybody knows it. I mean, V Boyer.
The crime is.
Okay, so 1 second. I got another video pulled up for you. So this video is from the next 2 people who order anything from my website, deletelaws.com. I'm going to mail you in the mail the 5A cop card. I need 2 people. I need 2 people. 2 people. Dos personas, por favor. What is going on, Avery? How you doing, Chevy? April's here. What's going on, April? Special Ed Andrew, what is going on, my friend? How are you? Victor Rice is in the room. Kevin Gordon, Jim, what is going on? Special Ed, missed you. Missed you. I love it when you get in the room. I love that, man. Special Ed and I go back to the very beginning of when I very first started on YouTube. And I was giving lectures on my great big step repeater. Special Ed Andrew was here. He's been Team DLZ since I started. And I just thank you, Special Ed Andrew. You know, I never did get to see that commercial that you booked. Michelle, so good to see you. Thank you for keeping track for me. So it's after 758. After 758. Okay, Frederick is here. Don't speak to cops. Don't talk to coppers. Do not talk to coppers. Please don't talk to cops. For the love of God, do not talk to cops. Okay? That's how we do it. Stitched up. Let me see what you got. Chille, you said I was going to get a 5A. If I ordered and didn't get one. Got my trifold and it was jacked up. Send me a picture. Send me a picture. I'll replace it. No problem. No problem. And Stitched Up, shoot me an email right now, dude. While I'm live right now, I'll email you everything I sell for free right this second. No delay, dude. No delay. All you can do is be as transparent as you can be, and then you're still going to have people who hate you. But Stitched Up, if you got a jacked up trifold, send me your order number. I'll give you another one. I'll send you another one, lickety split, quick, back, zap. Just like that. I will. Oh, you did? Okay, Javelin, let me check my emails right now. Let me see what came in so far. I will check right now, Javelin. All right, so this next one is from Photography is Not a Crime, Carlos Miller, the original OG of auditing. It's on his channel. I'm not exactly sure. I know that I'm subscribed to Carlos Miller, but I want to like his video. And remember, I always want to drop a comment. Let me show you guys what I'm doing over here so you can see exactly what I'm doing. You always want to, on every single activist video who you care about and you like, drop a comment for the algorithm. Just like that. Just like that, because now this will help his channel. If I dropped a comment, I did that. I subscribed, I did that. And then I upvoted the video, I did that. This is another license plate light, huh?
The crime is you don't have a license plate light. That's the crime.
It's a violation. It's not a crime.
It's a ticket.
Can you?
What? It's a crime.
It's not even a misdemeanor. Let me see.
It is.
Let me see the phone.
Step out and get physical. And I'm not gonna play that, man. My son back here. Get out of the vehicle. Please.
Wait, stop.
Whoa.
Just stop. Yes.
Whoa. I'm so sorry. I hate to stop it so soon, but hold on a second. He comes up screaming, "There's no license plate light on there and I can't see your license plate." Is that what he just did? Is that what he just did?
Step out and get physical. And I'm not gonna play that, man. My son back here. Get out of the vehicle. Please.
Wait, stop. Just stop. Yes.
Out of the vehicle.
Hey. No. Wait.
Oh, step out the vehicle.
Wow.
Put the phone down and fixing the brake. Step out the vehicle, man.
Why does he, well, hold on a second. Put the phone down. Why did you have to put the phone down? I'm confused. Why does the phone got to go down?
Nicely.
Okay.
Step out of the vehicle. I'm Debbie Smith with Dallas County Sheriff's Department. Regional pulling you over because the license plate light is out. You have the weapon in your vehicle? Yes?
Oh, okay. So the moment,
You have the weapon in your vehicle?
driver handed him his driver's license and concealed weapons permit. So what do we know? What did we learn here? The 2023 case of New York Gun and Pistol versus Bruin versus New York Gun and Pistol. You don't got to give that jackboot thug pig your weapons permit. It's no longer necessary. Specifically, what New York Gun and Pistol versus Bruin did is it wiped out the permit requirement. So if you give a jackboot thug pig your permit, then he's going to consider you armed and dangerous against him. And since he pulled you over, all these pigs think you want to go on a homicidal shooting spree. Fallujah! Okay, that's what they think you're doing. What does it say on the trifold? What are the exact words on the trifold? Don't ask me where I'm coming from. Don't ask me where I've been. Don't ask me if I've been drinking. Don't ask me if I have a gun. Don't ask. It's on the trifold. Don't ask me if I have a gun. Why is that? Why do you think that is? Because if you alert a jackboot thug pig that you have a firearm on you or in your vehicle, he's going to be afraid for his life. You could die, especially if you're a great big black guy driving an SUV. I mean, I realize everything's changing. I get it. However, the new rule, the new law is you don't got to give that pig your permit anymore, according to New York Gun and Pistol versus Bruin, 2023. No longer is a permit required. It's all getting turned upside down as far as our Second Amendment right now. And why is that? Because there's so many people being shot all around the country that I have my firearm right here. If someone comes through that door right now, boom, 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 I start shooting right now, right here, immediately. I don't wait. I'm not going to die. You think I give a damn what the state thinks? Don't give him and don't tell him. If he says, you know how they teach you, oh, if you have a gun, you have to tell the cop you have a gun. No, you don't. No, you don't. You do not. That's a lie they perpetuated. And it's still being perpetuated. That you got to tell the cop you have a gun. No, you don't. No, you don't. And now it's rule of law. Now it's rule of law. So I'm not sure exactly correct. I don't need a permit for my Second Amendment. They'll call it a privilege. It's your right. But if you give, see, what does it say here? Driver hands his driver's license and concealed weapons permit. From there, the cop loses his shit and starts grabbing him, opening the, he's got a gun and he's black. Blackie's trying to kill me. That's literally how they see you black people. They see black people as the absolute enemy. Also, if you're poor and white, you're the enemy. If you're poor and brown, you're the enemy. It just so happens cops were created for blacks, 1704 South Carolina slave catchers. So we know that you don't tell him you have a gun. It's not going to help you. You're not going to be better off. That's not how it's going to go. So watch this cop lose his shit over what? Oh, what did Chevy say? Yes. Jurisprudence morons, a black robe toga party. The Supreme Court is not worthy of respect. The Supreme Court's trash. As I'm getting ready to teach constitutional law scholar here on the wall, I can tell you now, the cases I'm going to be revealing this time, what I did last time was just Terry cases. This time we go back into the 19th century. And let me tell you something, the cases are horrific. The child labor, the things they did to children, the way they gave all the benefits to big business. The reason why I'm going back into the 19th century is because I want to show you guys how the people who are appointed to the Supreme Court, they're appointed by elitists. The government doesn't appoint the Supreme Court. The elitists tell the government who to appoint on the Supreme Court. Who tells them today? Google, Facebook, Oracle. Those are the people who tell them. Bowen, Raytheon, Lockheed Martin, they tell the government, we want these people right here on the Supreme Court. Here's your choices. They tell the government, you'll nominate these people here. Each and every one of them has already sworn they'll do the bidding of the elitist rich in our country. Anybody here a billionaire? Is anybody here a billionaire? Put a 1 in the chat if you are not a billionaire. Put a 1 in the chat if you are not a billionaire. Let me put my 1 over here. Man, you guys have no idea. Every single time I click a button on this computer, it just reminds me of the love that people have for what we do and the mission. And I want to say thank you. It ain't over. It ain't over. So Jen here said, I think that's probably Jen K. We are not in Fallujah or Jalalabad, Afghanistan. This is This is not a police state. No, it is a police state, but it's not supposed to be. I understand what you were trying to say there, Jen. She just didn't quite get her words just right as she was fumbling through her stuff. Thank you for the super chat, Jen. I appreciate it. 1 from Sharon, 1 from April, 1 from Jerry. Yo, everybody. Mr. Bond is a billionaire. Mr. Bond, I'll be waiting for your $100 super chat. Since you're a billionaire, brother, throw it around. Throw it around a little bit. Throw it around. I'm a thousandaire. I'm a $1,000 heir. And with my $1,000 heir, I try to slosh it around as much as I can. If I got 1,000, ooh, boy. If I got 1,000 in my pocket and I'm walking around with $1,000 in my pocket, woo! Jeff hates pigs. Jeff hates pigs. Jeff hates pigs is here. Sorry. All right, let's go back to the video. So don't tell the pig you got a gun. It won't help you out.
Vehicle? Yes?
Correct.
Yeah. Where's the weapon at?
Wait.
Then he tells him where the gun is. Now the cop's extra scared. And why do we, so the night, okay.
Do me a favor, step out here with me. I haven't committed any crimes. I'm asking you to do that while you got a weapon on you.
But you have the CHL, so he's authorized to carry and conceal. You don't have to raise your voice, but you don't have to raise your voice.
Because I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to him.
Well, I already answered you, man. I haven't committed
I'm
any
asking you to
crime.
step out of the vehicle while you have a weapon on you.
I can take the weapon off
For
of
my
you.
safety and your safety.
I gave you that for your safety.
I understand why you gave me this. You're required by law to give me this. It's not for my safety. I'm asking you to step out of the vehicle for my safety.
How many times? Can we just count real quick how many times he says my safety here? Let's just count it.
Authorized to carry and conceal.
Where's the...
Okay, so he asked him where the gun is, and now let's count it together. How many times does he invoke Terry versus Ohio? Every time you hear my safety, just remember that is Terry versus Ohio. He's invoking the Terry policy created by the unelected Supreme Court.
Weapon at.
Wait.
Do me a favor, step out here with me.
I haven't committed any crimes.
I'm asking you to do that while you got a weapon on you.
But you have the CHL, so he's authorized to carry and conceal. You don't have to raise your voice, but you don't have to raise your voice.
Because I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to him.
Well, I already answered you, man. I haven't committed
I'm
any
asking you to
crime.
step out of the vehicle while you have a weapon on you.
I can take the weapon off
For
of
my
you.
safety
There's one. Officer safety. His safety is officer safety. There's one.
and your safety.
I gave you that for your...
And your safety. I'm perfectly fine with my gun in my car. I don't need you to protect me. That's why I got my gun.
Safety.
I understand why you gave me this. You're required by law to give me this. It's not for my safety.
There's 2.
I'm asking you to step out of the vehicle for my safety.
There's 3.
And then what? After I step out, then what?
You're going to stand back here until I'm finished.
So you finished doing what? Checking my light?
Before I take your license, while I write my citation.
Well, just check the license.
I'm
Check
not
the
gonna-
license.
I'm not gonna, I got a 2-year-old son back here.
Okay.
He's got his 2-year-old son in the back. Put a 1 in the chat if you definitely don't want to have a shootout with your 2-year-old kid in the back. Put a 1 in the chat if you could almost guarantee that 99.99% of people do not want to have a shootout with a pig for being pulled over for a light with their 2-year-old son in the back. It's just preposterous.
It's for his safety. I'm gonna stay
Now it's for my son's safety.
right here.
No, sir. You're going to step to the back of the vehicle.
I haven't done anything that requires me to step out of this car. Man.
Yes, the cop is justified in ordering him out of the car using the 1977 holding of Pennsylvania versus Mims, which we all know is an extension of what? Terry versus Ohio.
You're gonna check my license. That's all you need
And you're
to do
going to
right
step
now.
tight to the back while I do it.
Paul Unslaved came up. I love Paul Unslaved. I love watching Paul Unslaved. I really like watching him. So let me share with you guys something in case you were unaware of it. Let me share something with you. If you didn't know this, this will be a little information for you that you can take away for the rest of the day. And this is just on Wikipedia. So the Sullivan Act in 1911 took place specifically to disarm blacks. The Sullivan Act was a gun control law in New York State that took effect in 1911. The New York State law requires licenses for New Yorkers to possess firearms small enough to be concealed. Private possession, such as firearms without a license, was a misdemeanor, and carrying them in public is a felony. The law was subject of controversy regarding both its selective enforcement of black people and the licensing bribery schemes it enabled Donald Trump Sr. Oh, so Donald Trump Sr. bribed Tim Sullivan to get a license before they even came out. The act was named for its primary legislative sponsor, State Senator Timothy Sullivan and Tammy Hall, both Democrats. For handguns, the Sullivan Act qualifies as a may issue act, meaning the local police have discretion to issue concealed carry license as opposed to shall issue. Do you see that? So they can give the concealed carry license to anybody they want. They have the discretion. Who do they give them to? White people. Who do they not give them to? Black people. In which states authorities must give a concealed handgun license to any person who satisfies the specific criteria. So the difference between shall issue and may issue is that if you shall issue it, that means the state must give a concealed handgun license to any person who satisfies specific criteria, often a background check and safety class. According to a study in 2022, the law had no impact on overall homicide rates, reduced overall suicide rates, and caused large and substantiated decreases in gun-related deaths. It had no impact. The case New York Gun and Pistol versus Bruin was decided in a U.S. Supreme Court evaluating the constitutionality of this law on Second Amendment grounds. Arguments were held November of 2021, with the majority of the court striking down the proper clause requirement for the current law on June 23, 2022, for violating both the Second and 14th Amendment of the United States. Sullivan introduced the statewide legislation partly in response to a marked increase in highly publicized violent street crime below 14th Street, and was partially an Italian reaction to perceived violent crime committed by Italian immigrants in New York City. Sullivan and other prominent New Yorkers were also under public pressure. So this is Wikipedia. So Wikipedia is a great resource. However, there's a lot of things that it misses. It just simply misses. Same thing with ChatGPT. When you really have done historical research and you spent years reading and researching, as I have done, you'll find out that from 1892 until 1905 in the United States of America was some of the worst lynchings in U.S. history. And so what happened was rural blacks who lived down in the South, down in Florida, Texas, Mississippi, South Carolina, those states, they decided to move up north. Well, what was going on up north? In Detroit, you had this new factories going, and up in the north, you had new industries that were popping up. And so the blacks moved from the South up into the north, as well as the Italians. And back then, you remember Gangs of New York? This is right around that time period. And so you had this gigantic influx of brown people. Italians are brown, blacks are black. And so then Tim Sullivan, senator of New York, with Tammy Hall, Democrats, they didn't want the blacks and the Italians to have guns. And so they created a selective enforcement that you could just enforce this. We're going to pass this, so you have to have a permit. Don't worry about it, Adam. Don't worry about it, Marcus. But if you were Toby or you were Antonio, then you weren't going to get a permit to carry a license. Well, what did that do? That created a dirty system, a corrupted system, because if I want to have a permit to carry my gun, then I'm willing to pay for that. So this is where Donald Trump Sr. came in and he bribed officials. This is a fact. Donald Trump Sr. came in and he bribed officials, Donald Trump's grandfather, and he got gun permits, not just for him, but multiple people in his companies. Donald Trump has been rich since, I don't know how many generations they've been rich. And so that's I just wanted to give you guys a little background of how the 1911 Sullivan Act is the first truly state enacted gun control act. We're going to get the 1968 Omnibus Crime Bill, but that's not going to happen until after the 1939 National Firearms Act, and then that's going to be backed up from the 1929 St. Valentine's Day Massacre. So this happened in 1911. I'm sorry, there's so much history in my brain. I'm trying to give you guys the right parts so that you can learn properly, and I could give you something today that you didn't know yesterday. So as you guys know, prohibition is going to start in 1920. They're going to they're going to prohibit alcohol using what's called the Volstead Act in 1919. They're going, and then Woodrow Wilson, of course, is going to veto that, but he's going to be overridden. And then they're going to pass the 18th Amendment that literally bans alcohol in the United States. You can't have alcohol. So Woodrow Wilson, he vetoes that. Congress overrides him. 2/3 of Congress overrides him, and they create prohibition. Now, from 1920 to 1933, when you ban any product, as we've seen from the war on chemicals, which is really a war on humanity, a war on people, a way to lock us in dungeons and then claim us that we're bad people. So from 1920 to 1933, you get these factionist gangs, none bigger than Al Capone, Lucky Luciano, but the biggest alcohol runner in America are the police. Number one by far. And so there's a war going on between the police and the 3 or 4 different gangs, Luciano and Al Capone. There's a war going on in New York and Chicago and Detroit. There's a war going on to get established territory where you can be the illegal alcohol dealer. So this goes on all the way up until 1927 in Olmsted versus United States. And this is where, what was his name? I can't remember. Roy Olmsted is a lieutenant with the Seattle Police Department, and he is actually working as the muscle, the dealer, and the distributor for the different gangs running alcohol between Canada and Seattle. Well, Olmsted gets popped. He gets arrested. He goes in front of William Howard Taft's Supreme Court. William Howard Taft is a Supreme Court justice at that time, and William Howard Taft, he rules against Olmsted, and in his holding, he writes, "Civil liberties be damned. If we catch you bootlegging alcohol, we're going to arrest you." How do they catch Olmsted? They popped right into the phone with the old receiver. They pop right in the phone and they can hear Olmsted. I'm doing this because this is how the old school phones were. It was a receiver and you would call the operator and say, "Operator, can you please connect me to Jen K? Can you please connect me to Jen K?" I just read a name off the list. And then the operator say, "Hold, Mr. DeCastro. Jen, are you there?" Boom. "Mr. DeCastro's on the line for you." Boom. And then the operator will listen to Jen and I talking. This is how the phones worked in the 1920s. And so what happens? A guy named J. Edgar Hoover takes over the FBI in 1924. And then he taps the line of Roy Olmsted. He finds out he's running alcohol. They put him, a lieutenant in the Seattle Pig Department, and a dozen other pigs all in prison. So now they got rid of a little chunk of pigs because there's so many pigs in America dealing alcohol. And then in 1929, there's this famous thing called the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. And that's where one gang murdered another gang dressed up as cops. Where'd they get those cop uniforms? From the cops. So the cops murdered a bunch of people. 1929 to enact what? The 1934 National Firearms Act. The 34 National Firearms Act is going to be upheld in the 1939 case of United States versus Miller. United States versus Miller is going to say that the government has every right to limit firearms. Now we jump, now this is after the 1911 Stolen Act. Now we jump ahead to 1968 where they create the Omnibus Crime Bill, and inside of it is the 1968 Gun Control Act. So if you can follow all that, then you're going to understand just a little tiny splinter of the information in my mind. But now you'll know we got gun control, though, from what? From racism. You understand that? The Second Amendment shall not be infringed. Unless, of course, did anybody get my PDFs? And in my PDFs that I emailed to you called The Racist Origins of Gun Control? You guys ever hear that? Have you guys ever heard that? Oh, we got 2 winners. We got 2 winners. We got 2 winners of the 5A Cup card. Yeah. Let me announce those 2 winners right now after Jen K. We got 2 winners. Let me send off. And that's only 7 and 8. Okie dokie. So I think that's going to be Tom. After Jen K 759 is Tom 760 and Kathleen 761. Ronald, it looked like you tried to order something and it failed. I'm going to email you everything I sell for free anyway, Ronald, right this second. And I don't think you ordered any hard copies. So if you could try to get the visa to go through, thank you so much, man. But if you can't, Ronald, I'm going to email it to you anyway right now. All right, let's get back to the video. Let's get back to the video. I got that one. I got that one. This was the next one I wanted to show you guys. So let me announce those winners one more time, and then I'm going to go to the video just so I can take screenshots of their addresses just real quick. So the winners after Jen was 759, and then you have Tom 760, Tom Z, and then Kathleen S. Kathleen S. Let me see if I can announce those states that they're in. So Tom is going to be in Michigan, Tom in Michigan, and then Kathleen is going to be in Georgia. Kathleen S in Georgia. I'm taking a screenshot of your address right now so I can mail these to you guys right away. Got it? Got it. Okay, cool. Cool. Now this one is said pulled over for a tag light and then they escalate the situation. Let's get into it a little bit. Oh, should I do 2 more? Because I've only given away 8. I've only given away 8. I said I was going to give away 10 5A cop cards, right? I said I was going to give away 10. Well, that's what I'm going to do then. Next 2 people, the next 2 people who order anything from my website, and it's going to be after number order 764. Yeah, Ronald, your order failed, man. Sorry, dude. You could try again, but I'm going to email you everything in a second anyway. So if you don't got it, you don't got it, dude. No big deal. But after number 764, and that's going to be Toribo. After Toribo 764, the next 2 people who order absolutely anything from my website, deletelaws.com, this will be number 9 and number 10 of the 5A cop cards that I gave away today. We're in it together, baby. We're in it together. You need my 5A cop card in your wallet. Your brother, your cousin, your sister, your mother, they need this in their wallet. So I'm willing to give it away. The next 2 people who order anything from my website, deletelaws.com, I will send you in the mail the 5A cop card for free. And that's after Toribo 764. Toribo 764.
Nothing hard, man. You're making it hard. There's nothing in the car. I don't smell nothing.
Deletelaws.com.
Dude, you can be honest when we come out and talk, and we talk about it. Small amount of marijuana.
Bro, I have nothing in this car.
There's no marijuana.
No.
Oh, sir.
It's kind of weird how, my sergeant and myself smell it.
I mean,
So God bless it. I hate to stop this already, but what the hell is he doing?
I'm making nothing hard, man. You're making.
He started filming as soon as the cop says, "You're making this hard on yourself here, boy. You're making this hard on yourself." Really?
All right. Is there any marijuana?
There's nothing in the car.
Dude, okay. I'm sorry. Forgive me. You don't start having an argument with a pig. What is the pig's job, everybody? The pig's job is to pull you over, get you out of your car, search it, impound your car, arrest you, take you to the dungeon, and steal your money. There's nothing you're going to argue with him that's going to make him change his mind. He gets bonuses and accolades and promotions to make sure that you get arrested and you go to the dungeon. They get pizza parties and bowling parties. They get their name up on a wall, Officer of the Month. There's nothing you're going to say to the pig that's going to make him change his mind about you. He believes in his heart he's doing society a good. You invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent and you shut the front door. Shut. His goal is to arrest you. His goal is to arrest you. That's his goal. His goal is to arrest you. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me. I just want to see how many people agree with me. His goal is to arrest you. I got to calm down. I'm sorry. Just give me 1 second. Let me get my blood pressure down. We're going to go right back to the video. Rights On is here, everybody. I haven't seen your comment yet, Rights On. I'll put you up here as soon as I see your name come up. I battle high blood pressure. I got my blood pressure under 130. And as you can see, my face is slimmed out. My body is slimmed out. I've changed my diet completely. I know how to diet perfectly. I just, I'm a human being. I quit caffeine entirely. V Boyer, I quit caffeine completely. I bet she doesn't know that. V Boyer sent me a great big box of coffee one time. So thank you for that. I just, I feel like a cop when he's talking to someone. He's getting the twitches when he's talking, shit like that. I don't really have that in me, but you can't, now that I'm a little calmer, there's nothing you're going to say to the pig that's going to get him not to want to arrest you. There's nothing that Dr. Donna knows this. Sharon knows this. Adam knows this. Love you, V. I quit coffee. I lowered my blood pressure though. So there's nothing that you're going to say to the pig that's going to talk him out of wanting to get you out of your car and search it so he can arrest you. So when I hear people talking to these jackboot thug pigs, I just am like, it's as soon as you start to talk sense to them. I watch Here's the Deal all the time. That's my favorite channel on YouTube. Him, Don Andre Investigates, Tulare Cop Watch. Those three off the top of my head, I watch. And then I watch just tons of fasting stuff and doctor stuff and tons of stuff on high blood pressure. I got my blood pressure way down. But there's nothing that you're going to say to the pig. Okay. So without me losing my composure here, without me stroking out right here live, let's go back to it and I'll try to keep my composure here. Please, for the love of God, you flash your trifold in his face and you invoke the Fifth Amendment. Next two people, free 5A cop cards.
I don't smell nothing. It smells like doo-doo.
You can be honest when we come out and talk, and we talk about it. Small amount of marijuana.
Bro, I have nothing in this car.
There's no marijuana.
No, sir.
It's kind of weird how, my sergeant and myself smell it.
I mean,
I smell
he comes
nothing,
up with
dude.
a little excuse that he's got gas.
I do. You want to come here?
He
farted, man.
I
Don't you
farted.
understand what that
Like,
means?
I
fart again. About fart again. Like,
Tyrone just quit with the farting.
see, I fart here again.
Oh, Tyrone, black guy in the back seat. I mean, unless you got a white Tyrone. I don't know how many white people name their kids Tyrone. Could be a white guy, but they got pulled over, so could be a black guy.
I get you on home with you. Just step out and talk.
I hear you, but I don't have to, sir.
No, you do have to step out of the car. It's on your 5A cop card. It's on your trifold. You step out, you invoke your Fifth Amendment right, and keep filming.
I know my rights.
No, obviously you don't, sir. Pennsylvania versus Mims says that you have to get out, and I don't agree with it, but I don't want to walk you into the dungeon either.
We smell marijuana. We have the right.
Y'all can say that all day.
So you are going to get out?
But there's going to be a big problem because I promise you this is not cool. And if y'all want to break civil laws, there's no.
You're trying to be cool with them as you got them pulled. I'll
weed on me or not in this car at all.
Have you smoked in this car?
No.
You ain't smoked weed in this car?
No.
No, like we have a 3-year-old. Like we don't. Yeah.
I see a lot of people have kids that still smoke weed.
Who cares
Well, I
then?
mean,
Leave them alone.
Come step out and talk to me. Let's do the
Wow, that made no sense at all.
I'm being reasonable with you, man.
No, you're not.
I really don't. I really just don't think it's necessary.
At all. At all, because y'all want to pull me out of a car when I had supposedly
For a tag light.
You're asking me, but I can politely decline, sir. I could say, no, sir, you can talk to me here. You just said you're asking. You didn't say you're telling me.
I'm asking you right now.
And we don't have to ask, right? It's okay.
That's what I'm saying. If it was,
We don't want to pull you up. Yes, you do.
That's exactly, sir. I'm not trying to. You pull me out of this car, I'm telling you right now, man. I'm gonna have a lawsuit.
Don't pull him out of the car.
She's recording. I have my
Like,
seatbelt
you can't
on,
pull
and
him
I'm
out
not
of the
taking it
car.
off. So if you want to touch me, you can.
You have no right to forcibly remove him from the car.
They do.
But there is none. There isn't any though.
There is nothing in this car.
There's nothing in the car.
But until we figure out there's nothing in this vehicle,
You're not touching me, bro. You're not doing this.
don't do it.
You don't do it.
Is this an invest? Like, are you being held? Are you being? Are we, sir? Are we being legally detained? For what? What are we being detained for?
Let them escalate. Let them escalate. Tag light. Tag light. That's quote.
Why are we being detained for a tag light?
Yeah, that's
Because we now smell marijuana.
that's cute.
Okay. Okay. I can feel my okay. So first of all, it's in your trifold. Okay. If the cop says that he smells marijuana after you've invoked your Fifth Amendment right, you simply, as you have your hands here and you're filming, you simply say, well, officer, if you smell marijuana, then smell of marijuana is not probable cause. Commonwealth versus Barr. Any state that sells medicinal or recreational chemical, police cannot use odor as probable cause for search or seizure. And then we're going to come right back to the video, but then you guys have to understand that the 1977 case of Pennsylvania versus Mims gives them the right, the Supreme Court that works against all of us. It gives them the right to pull you out of the car. So we can get into the facts of the case, but I just want to get right to the conclusion here. And let's go by ideology again and take a look, y'all. Conservative Supreme Court appointed monarchs. The liberals voted against it. It's always conservatives who screw us the hardest at the Supreme Court. Do police officers violate the Fourth Amendment prohibition against unlawful searches and seizures when during a routine traffic stop for like not having a license plate light like this one is, they obtain evidence to search through a search conducted after asking the suspect to exit the vehicle without justifiable reason to do it? And they even put it, exit the vehicle without a justifiable reason to do so. Do police violate the Fourth Amendment prohibition against unlawful searches and seizures when they ask a suspect to exit the vehicle without justifiable reason to do so? No, they do not violate your rights. It's perfectly fine. The conservatives, it's always conservatives, always that screw us. Well, not always, but most of the time. In a 6-3 decision, the court held that the search did not violate Mims' right under the Fourth Amendment. The court noted that the officers had already detained Mims in order to issue him a traffic summons and felt that asking him to exit the vehicle was a minimal and reasonable intrusion of his freedom. Is it minimal? Is it minimal? I'm sorry. Is it minimal? Is it minimal? When the cops order you out of the car, it's horrible. It's horrible. You're going to enter into a POW style of arrest the moment you step out of that car. They're going to put their hands on you, put you in torture cuffs, throw you on the ground, stick their knees in your back and in your neck. But according to the appointed monarchs, who we don't vote for, nobody voted for these guys. Nobody voted for them. Nobody ever voted for these guys. Never. According to the appointed monarchs, they can order you out of the car with no good reason. You're reading it right there. So everything he was saying, I know my rights, but you don't. You literally don't. Is Pennsylvania versus Mims in your trifold? Yes, it is. It's right here. It's right here in your trifold. 1977, Pennsylvania versus Mims. Cop says, ask the driver to get out of the car. Held, officer safety is legitimate and weighty, and the intrusion into personal liberty at most is a mere inconvenience. The facts available to the officer at the moment of the seizure warrant a man of reasonable caution and a belief that the action was taken appropriately. Action, removing you from the auto. The law is that you must get out when lawfully stopped. The reason why you get out is the spirit of the law for officer safety. If by video you can show that there's no way a reasonable officer could believe that you're armed and presently dangerous, you could challenge the order as unlawful because ordering you out against the spirit of the law. Challenging the law could get you arrested. Freedom fighters, Pennsylvania versus Mims need to be challenged. This is the only Supreme Court case that I put in the trifold that I actively asked people to be willing to challenge. You have to be willing to go to jail. And the only way you'll be able to prove is that you're armed and not presently dangerous is if you're filming yourself. You can film the cop. You can show I'm wearing a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. There's no way he could have reasonable fear for his life, so I'm not getting out of the car. Then they're going to smash your window and arrest you. Then you have standing to take it to the back to the same exact monarchs, unelected tyrants at the Supreme Court. There it is. Go back to the video. So he doesn't know his rights. He said he knew his rights, but he didn't.
Tag light. Tag light. That's quote.
Why are we being detained for a tag light?
Yeah, that's
Because we now smell marijuana.
that's cute. That's
But
cute
that's-
because you parked
that's
right
irrelevant.
there and you didn't even have a second to see.
We don't have
if
it.
I had lights or
And it doesn't, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't smell like it because I wouldn't let anybody do that in my car.
Is it on the car? I would love to check the tag lights because I don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
We don't know.
Look, don't touch me.
Well, we are
You have no right to touch me.
So you
You have no right. You have no right to
Get
search
out of this
him.
car if you're gonna put your hands on me, bro.
But get her, come get me out.
Because y'all have no right to touch me. Period.
Get
It's
out.
Terry frisk, man.
I'm,
Just get
I'm
out.
No, you're not.
this.
You're not
Get
doing
out.
that
We're
to
trying to be
me.
reasonable with you right
Brian,
They are not trying to be reasonable. That's ridiculous.
now. Really.
get out or you're going to jail.
When you find nothing on me,
That-
I'm
we're
gonna put a
looking
lawsuit
for
on y'all.
weapons.
Okay?
Weapons.
I have no
I'm not
weapons.
searching
Well, we're
your pockets.
checking.
I'm
Now
But
y'all are
why?
searching for
Why are you
weapons.
searching?
Get out.
Y'all smell
Get out or
weed.
go to
Get out,
jail.
dude. Come on.
Get out or go
You
to
can't
jail.
tell him that.
It can be.
You can't just tell him
Get
he's
out
going to
and
go to
get
jail for
Yeah,
I'm
that.
gonna
you
get out
don't
under
obey a law and
duress,
order,
and I'm
that's a
gonna go
jailable
look at that.
offense.
I'm gonna go look at that tag,
Okay.
and I
All right,
promise
come
you,
on, quit talking
everything
about it.
that
Let's
y'all
do it.
break lawfully,
Who's
I'm gonna
breaking
sue y'all
us
for.
up?
You and her. I want y'all's
Look, man,
names
you're-
right
you're-
now.
Brian,
Put it on
you
camera.
out.
You cannot
What's your
legally
name, ma'am?
detain
I'm
us.
Sergeant Pitts. You know
No.
Sergeant Pierce, what's your name, sir?
They can.
not remember
Okay.
me,
They can.
Brian?
A little bit, man, but I don't get in
Me and
trouble.
you've
You
been
know
cool.
this.
That's what I'm saying.
Have-
We've been
do
cool.
I have a record?
No, we've
Can you
been
put? Did
cool,
you
man.
see my record?
You have not been
I
cool.
didn't know your prior.
Clean, brother. I
But
promise
here's
you,
the
because I got a kid to take care of,
That's
and that's all I
fine.
worry
Come
about.
on,
It's my
Brian.
family, man.
This has
Man,
been
we don't want this to
ridiculous.
escalate. Just come out and talk
It's
to us.
just he doesn't have to though.
He does have
He
to.
does. That's the thing.
He does have
Look,
to.
are y'all gonna let me out with y'all insults me? Why get this shit
Yes,
over
I'm
with?
gonna pat you
Yes.
down too,
Right.
and
We're
her
not-
as well.
we're not looking.
That's
We're
what
not
we're
trying
doing.
to.
I didn't even
Come
get out. You don't
on,
even have to get
man.
out. I'm not getting out of this car.
Can I just talk to you one on one?
No,
You can talk to me right
you
here,
do.
sir. I didn't even have to open
Look,
the
man,
door or
look,
roll my crack my
I know
window.
you want to go home to your kid. I want to go home.
I
to
have-
my family.
Oh, dude, you're harassing the shit out of them over a light on a license plate. You're shaking down their entire group. You're ruining their night. You're ruining their week. You're ruining their month. You're ruining their lives and their trust in the state at any level.
I have amendment rights, sir, just like you.
Right.
You know.
Okay. You're being stopped for a tag light. Okay.
So why does he have to get out for it?
We smell marijuana mixed in the vehicle.
But you
Okay.
could just be
That's
saying
it.
that.
You could be saying that, sir.
I know, and you can say this and this, but dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a good officer. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I wouldn't have pulled you over if there wasn't no tag light out. I am being straight up with you people. Okay, I really am. I'm not out here like,
But
oh,
does
I'm just
that
gonna go out
call-
here to do
Does
this
that really
and that.
call for pulling me?
It is.
out
I
of
do it
this
all the
car,
time,
bro?
dude.
Of course
I
you
do. It
do.
all the time.
Why?
So we can be civil, man. I just want to talk to you about the marijuana.
But
Bullshit.
you're threatening him to put him in jail, man.
Bullshit. Listen to this. Oh, God. Listen to this crap.
Go out here to do
Does
this
that really
and that.
call for pulling me?
It is.
out
I
of
do it
this
all the
car,
time,
bro?
dude.
And there's the problem, you pig. There's the problem. There is the problem, pig.
But
Oh,
does
I'm just
that
gonna go out
call-
here to do
does
this
that really
and that.
call for pulling me?
It is.
out
I
of
do it
this
all the
car,
time,
bro?
dude. I
Yeah.
do it all the time.
course
So
you
we can
do.
be civil, man. I just want to talk.
You're
to you
not
about the
being
marijuana.
But you're threatening him to put him in jail, man.
Right,
And
he's not
I
listening to a lawful order.
It's not
He's
lawful order.
It is a
for-
lawful
I mean, but you
We
gonna
know
put
the
him
law,
in
man.
jail
We go
and
to school
then
for this.
the
Look,
kid's not gonna have
I don't know.
nobody at
I-
home to
Y'all
watch
get very
him.
little training.
No, we
And
a
it's-
lot.
Yes, it
A
is.
lot of
shows.
training.
The
It
PT has
shows.
been
So-
lowered. Trust
so,
me, I
DT,
know.
are you looking at me? Okay.
I see
So,
you, but
all right.
you know what
Just
I'm talking about,
come up.
sir.
I know what you, man. I'm trying to be cool with y'all.
You're
Dude,
not
I know,
being
but-
I don't know
cool.
you
We're
personally.
just trying to explain that you
Okay,
you can
do you want me to
ask, but
explain
you
know
don't
what the
have
Constitution
to.
of the United States of America is?
What's
Yes.
about to happen?
I could plead the
Brian,
fifth. I don't have
listen
to say
to me.
nothing.
Listen
You
to
don't gotta
me.
say nothing.
Here's
I
what
could have cracked
both
that
of you.
window, gave you my stuff,
Here's
and you
what's
took on
gonna
with the
happen,
ticket.
Brian.
Here's the
Put you
deal.
out of this car, or we will pull you out of the car and put you in cuffs because we're giving you a lawful order and you're refusing to obey a lawful order, which is absolutely valid. Okay. So step out of the vehicle,
You hear
or
this?
we will get you out of the vehicle and you will go to jail.
They're
if
gonna
we have
pull
to
me
do
out of
that.
this vehicle if I don't get out.
Absolutely.
And forcibly
Under duress,
search
I will
him.
get out.
Hey, Dan, your order failed, but I sent you everything for free anyway. So you got it anyway. anyway. If you can try to make it work, cool. I appreciate that. But I sent it to you anyway.
Huh?
Under duress. And when you find
You mean
nothing
duress?
on me,
You didn't even use the
I'm
correct
going
term.
home. Oh, it is under. You're putting a strain
Duress.
on me. Duress.
No, there's no T on the word. It's
Duress. Whatever you want to call it.
exactly.
You're putting strain
So
on me
anyway,
to get out because you're
come
like,
on,
get out of this
Brian.
car. I'm gonna
Look,
arrest you.
Tyrone's being cool, man. Come on.
So what?
Tyrone's usually the one
Tyrone's
giving
his
us
own
the
man. I
problem
know
about
my
the
rights.
Constitution.
Tyrone's
Ain't that right?
Look,
Tyrone
I'm getting
ain't
out of
never
this
been
car
wrong.
under duress of arrest because they are saying that I have no tag light and that I better get out of this car because they have all these other reasons and it's on their cameras too.
Yeah. And we're gonna patch you for weapons, okay?
I have no weapons.
That's okay.
You
Well,
know,
we just check for us and you.
All we're looking.
Okay?
We're not trying to give you no hard time.
But you are.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to
Shut up, dude.
There's
I know
nothing.
my,
Bullshit me, bro.
If there's nothing in this vehicle, then we could have done.
Bro,
anything.
I know my rights, bro. That's my medicine. I take medicine.
All right.
I have a prescription.
Okay. I mean, you haven't taken it that says you can't drive or anything.
No.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Don't tell them anything.
Okay. Fair enough.
What kind of medicine is it?
They're trying to charge us crimes, dude.
All right. And now let's get you out, okay?
No tag lights.
No weapons on you, anything that'll pinch me, poke me, stab me, right?
Oh, shut up.
I'm not, and that's what I'm saying, man. I'm
So,
being for real with
vape,
you.
lighter, okay. On the phone. Okay.
You ain't gotta be like that with me. I ain't never had a problem with you.
look.
Now you got to break
I
yourself.
know, that makes it easy. I appreciate that.
If we don't exercise
Nothing
our
in
rights,
the-
it's
in
like
the-
muscle.
Right,
Right, and I would not. I would
I'm trying not to
not.
hit you because
I
it's
wouldn't do
cold.
it. I know.
really
You're
are
good.
you
Let
mad
me
at the
knock you over.
Constitution?
I am.
Right, so
I'm
you're
a man of
good.
God and the
Trying to
Constitution, and I know my laws.
Okay, just
I know
make
what
sure there's
I'm
no
doing.
weapons.
I
That's
know
what I'm
we
looking
went
for is
caught out here
weapons.
to Trying to
All
put
right.
somebody.
You'll
in
just
jail.
kind of stand and
That's
kind of
all I'm
lean
doing.
against
The
the
next
car,
time I
okay?
deal with you, I hope this goes way better than it has. so
Man,
far.
I was not trying to be rude to you at
Okay.
all, man.
That's what
I
I'm
haven't got
saying.
loud
So
with you.
before I go in this
Told
vehicle,
me.
there's not. Just tell me the truth. If there's any little bit of marijuana, I'll help
Now's
y'all
the
out as
time.
much
Oh
as
my
I can.
God.
Now's the time to go ahead and tell me.
Bro, you've seen everything. You've seen when you walked up. I have
Right.
nothing on me. I
Okay.
have nothing, bro.
And that's what I mean. Like, it may be old. Somebody may have smoked in it a few
Right.
days
It
ago.
was faint, but there is
it's
marijuana.
faint, but you can smell it.
Yes.
Okay. And
If you have the trifold
well, I
on
would
him, you
hope
could
nobody's
disarm him.
smoking in my car.
Yeah.
It,
But I mean, you never do
it is
know, so.
faint. It was a faint
He's
smell. As
lying.
soon as I walked up and the wind shifted, I could smell it. From
He's
the
lying.
store.
They're lying.
Okay? So whoever you let ride or drive,
They're
heads
lying.
up, somebody has smoked weed in this car fairly.
And every time
Lying.
you get pulled over and it smells like marijuana, they are going to search you in.
Absolutely.
Lying.
Well, yeah, if they say that, they're gonna definitely.
We don't
It's
just
the easy
say
way.
this.
Oh, of
So-
course.
But Brian, man, remember that day me and you talked in the front yard? Do you not remember?
No, I don't remember many.
Dang, Brian, you killing me, Smalls. Well,
Was it a good conversation?
yeah, dude, we were sitting there chatting, man. Like, you know,
What was it about? Honestly, I don't remember.
I think there'd been like a fight nearby or something, and I was asking if you heard or seen anything, and you know, you were laughing about how this was so wild, you know, we were just talking about that. I was like, man,
Yeah,
Brian knows me, Tyrone knows me, like,
It's a lie.
man, we ain't about it. Actually, I actually need to be going to help I need to be helping the ambulance, right?
She's such a liar. Help an ambulance? You don't help anybody in an ambulance. You're a liar. And she's harassing the shit out of these people using Pennsylvania versus Mims. It's horrible what we've created in this country. With appointed people on a court that are supposed to look out for our rights that worked against us since the beginning.
Now, so, you know, but if we smell weed, we have to do our job, okay? That's just how
Bullshit.
I understand.
Bullshit. If we smell weed, we have to do our job. Bullshit. Nobody's impaired. You pull them over for a license plate light.
Even if there's no weed in there, we still
I
gotta do
understand
our
that.
job,
Like,
right?
I had no
Wow, listen to her justifying what a demon, evil bitch she is.
idea that.
And now you know you gotta get a tag light, so
Yeah, I
there's
didn't-
that. Okay.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Fair enough, right?
I replaced my tag and I didn't even.
Yeah.
Is there? Oh, it's up here, ain't it? How do
There's
you?
stuff in there. You get a screwdriver, there's a little screw.
Oh, she's
You can just
being
go
a
to
friend.
AutoZone
She's
to
helping
fix
them
that
out.
one?
Yeah.
Thank God
Tell
for the
them
pig,
what
huh?
model, year, blah 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 that. I'll give you the bill for it.
Okay.
10-4. But yeah, it's not a difficult deal, guys. Like, we don't mind people recording us, and I don't mind educating people about their rights. A lot of people are misconstrued about their rights, though, because people watch those videos on YouTube.
Yeah, but I know, ma'am, I understand, but I do know my rights.
And that's good.
It's okay.
You need to know your rights.
No.
It's okay that
And we know ours as
because
well.
I've been tricked a few times by
Well,
some of the
we're not
younger
here-
officers here.
You're getting tricked now, bud. You're getting tricked right now. You're getting totally tricked right now. What'd she say? She said, listen to this, and I'm going to show you.
But yeah, it's not a difficult deal, guys.
No, it is difficult. I'm outside of my car. I was enjoying my night. Now I'm surrounded by pigs and lights. I just wanted to go on my way tonight. It is a big deal. It's a huge deal. It's a gigantic intrusion into my life.
We don't mind people recording us,
You do, though.
and I don't mind educating people about their
You're going to educate people?
rights. A lot of people are misconstrued about their rights, though, because people watch those videos on YouTube about their rights. A lot of people are misconstrued about their rights, though, because people watch those videos on YouTube.
Officer, my name's ChilleDeCastro. I'm a constitutional law scholar. I've been teaching thousands and thousands and thousands of people about their rights. I'm so sure about what I teach that I wrote it all down on a trifold, and I sell this trifold to people. So people who previously listened to people on YouTube, they would say things like, I don't answer questions. That's not correct. The correct way is to say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. That's the correct way. You're learning from a constitutional law scholar now instead of someone who's just a YouTuber. There's a big difference. Remember, I've known this information for 2 decades. I've sat silently, and now I'm in front of the camera speaking. So the cop just said, you've been listening to YouTubers. Well, maybe she's half right because people keep running around saying qualified immunity when it's clearly Terry versus Ohio. By 10,000 miles, Terry versus Ohio. However, she kept on saying that people don't know their rights because of you people on YouTube tell them wrong. Well, then explain me Commonwealth versus Barr. The smell is not probable cause. It's in your trifold. Explain to me probable cause. Oh, Chevy's got a song up here. Explain to me that. And you told him to get out of the car, and he said, I don't got to get out of the car. I know my rights, and I got it right here. You do have to get out of the car. It's Pennsylvania versus Mims, 1977, exit for officer safety. It doesn't seem like you understand the spirit of the law, which is the only reason you can order somebody out of the car. The only reason is that if you believe that person is armed and presently dangerous. This young man did not know that. He didn't know that you had to believe you're armed and presently dangerous, or he may have challenged the unlawful order because you didn't believe he was armed and presently dangerous. So you wouldn't have stood in front of his window, open chest, looking around, having a good time. If you thought someone was going to shoot you, if you believe they're armed and presently dangerous, those would not be the actions of somebody who believes that someone in front of them is armed and presently dangerous. However, YouTube and even people who are ignorant of what the actual problem is, who ran around for a decade screaming, qualified immunity, let's get rid of qualified immunity. Those people still helped. It still started the movement of filming cops. 2 winners are Vicky and Justin. Vicky and Justin. After Taribo 764, you have Vicky. And then Greg, you got to order something, bro. I can't afford to send these off to people if you don't order one thing. Dan's order failed. And then the next one is Justin. Jonathan, I did send you everything for free. I can't put you into the drawing because I got to be able to cover my own costs. I'm just being transparent. Jonathan and Greg both put in orders through my back end, but it was for $0. So I got to be able to cover the cost of this 5A trifold. I'm just being honest, man. And if people don't like it, sorry. Vicky and Justin. Justin 769, Vicky 765. Taribo was 764, Vicky is 765, and Justin is 769. You 2 folks won the 5A cop car driver and non-driver. So as soon as this live is over, I will be mailing these to you guys. I mean, I'm listening to this lady talk, and it just makes me sick. It just makes me sick. OTVO. That's for damn sure. Now let's listen to this pig lie some more about how he didn't learn anything and he's just stupid. And
yeah, but ma'am, I understand, but I do know my rights.
And that's good.
Okay.
You need to know your
he doesn't.
rights.
It's okay
And we know ours as well.
Because I've been tricked a few times.
You're getting tricked right now.
Some of the younger officers here.
We're not here to trick you, man.
You're
She
talking.
went to school with him from Jacksonville.
Put a 1 in the chat if he's being tricked right now because he's blabbing his mouth like he's a broken fence. He's rattling like a broken fence in the wind.
had to get my ID illegally because it was Tyrone that called on Whitney, and I just took him over there, and he was like, "I'm getting everybody's ID here." I said, "You have no
Well,
business
Whitney was
talking
supposed
me
to be
because
trespassed, and they arrested him for it.
honestly, man,
On his own property.
Honestly,
McAllister?
yeah, that was on McAllister, and
Oklahoma, of course.
he was being.
You're not there anymore, are you?
No, I got $10. But he was being rude with me, trying to demand my ID. Then he ran my tag and all that. He was like,
We were just there to drop him off.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Unfortunately, a lot of times, well, as we all know, the world.
And I know my constitutional rights. He didn't have to talk.
Look at, they're searching his car. What right do they have to search the car? He didn't show him the trifold, didn't show him Commonwealth versus Bar, and they're searching his vehicle.
Talk to me. I had to talk to him. I don't have to give ID. I don't. If I'm not.
I mean,
if he has no RAS.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
We all
Okay.
know that the
Here we go.
world is not nice to us right now, so we like to know everybody around.
Not nice to us right now.
We know that the world is not nice to us right now, so we like.
Let me just say it unequivocally. F the pigs. F the pigs. F every last one of them. You can burn in hell. I have no respect for you. None. The world's not nice to you right now. Just wait till the revolution happens and people start. Wait till the revolution happens. You know, I'm not going to start the revolution. I can't wait to see it happen, though. And you get wiped out. I can't wait. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to preach peace, assembly, petition, use our rights, redress government through lawsuits. That's what I'm going to do. That doesn't mean I'm not going to enjoy watching what happens to you jackboot thug pigs when the revolution happens. You better burn that uniform. You better hide that badge. You're marked. We know who you are. And there's going to be people who are not peaceful like me that want you, that want to interact with you in a negative way. I have no respect for police. Absolutely none. Absolutely zero respect for police. I'm talking none. And this is the reason why. She's a pig. They lied to him from the beginning that they're trying to be cool. Now the guy's searching his car with a flashlight. That's cool. That's cool to do to me on my night out.
Everybody around.
I understand that, but you have no right to ID somebody when they're simply sitting in their car.
But if they're
chilling.
on a scene that we get called to, we do.
No, you don't.
I mean,
but they don't have to give it. You can
they
ask.
do if it's on a scene.
I mean,
yeah.
if you get called for him trying to trespass his girlfriend and I drop him off, you have no right IDing me.
Is Alabama a state where you have to show ID?
If he legally had rights, why didn't he press that and put me in custody?
He probably just didn't want to argue with you.
Because he didn't have the right.
No, he just probably didn't want to argue.
They wanted me to leave so they could try to arrest him. And that's what they wound up doing. And you know that.
On his
and
own
you know how
property.
they do, but that's okay.
I don't know when that was. Was that a long time ago?
It's about a year ago.
Yeah, I did, but they didn't show the white camera. They showed the other female camera.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. I don't even know where your camera is.
It's right here.
Hopefully we can continue to see him.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
I love the camera.
Yeah,
so objective witness and all that.
Oh yeah, it helps us all the time.
And I told DeVoe a long time ago.
These guys, these pigs are disgusting liars. They're disgusting liars. Just lying constantly.
I was like, you know what, man? Like, I need cameras. You know?
Oh yeah, and we.
Who's marijuana? That's not mine.
Not mine.
What the fuck, man?
It was in the passenger glove box.
So it doesn't matter where it was found. It's probable cause to arrest everybody there.
Okay. Best thing to do is just be honest with me. It's marijuana.
Because that's a good bit. So see why we do our job?
Oh, you're really helping the world right now. Good thing for you doing this
Anybody
to
want
them.
to fess up to it?
Good thing for, I mean, did you hear her? Did you hear her?
Best thing to do is just be honest with me. It's marijuana.
Because that's a good bit. So see why we do our job?
Yeah, you're saving the world, honey. You see why we do our job? It's because of you. The world's a better place. Thank God for you. Thank God for you getting someone's weed and arresting them. Thank God for you, honey. God bless you for what you've done. May you burn in hell for eternity.
We know.
Oh, you know? We know. We got you with this Mary Jane. We're going to ruin you now.
Anybody want to fess up to it?
Nope. Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Everybody goes to jail.
It's not mine, man.
It's in your vehicle.
I mean, it's in your reach.
Your reach. So if you
But
throw a man up,
also, if
yours.
he ain't gonna claim it,
Hey,
then
bro, you
everybody
searched
knows.
me. I've been nice. I've been nothing but nice to you, bro.
Now he's talking about how
Dude, I did that in the storm.
Do what?
I did that in the storm.
What?
Like literally, the only reason I was over here to take him to his friend's house and go back home.
they were just trying to get together to do a 420 security break. What do they call it? Wood break.
To a friend's house. What friend?
A safety break. It's called a safety break.
I don't know. I don't know the
So,
dude's name.
so
I
whose
really
weed
don't.
is it? Because
If
I got
did,
things
I'd
I
tell
need
you.
to do.
I don't know. I'm not gonna sit out here all day.
Yep,
Come on,
whose is
man.
it?
Here with my
I don't know what happened in the end. It cuts off. The 2003 case of Maryland versus Pringle. 2003 case of Maryland versus Pringle. After a police officer stopped a car for speeding, searched the car and seized money from the glove box and chemicals from behind the back seat armrest, the pig arrested the car's 3 occupants after they denied ownership of the chemicals and money. A state court sentenced Pringle, the front seat passenger, and remember, they found it behind the back seat armrest. They arrest the front seat passenger. Be very clear on what you're reading here. For possessing and intending to distribute chemicals. After he signed a written confession, the state appellate court reversed the conviction, holding that the mere findings of chemicals in the back armrest when Pringle was in the front seat of a car being driven by its owner was insufficient to establish probable cause for arrest. He was in the front seat. They found the chemicals in the back seat. So the constitutional question is, does an arrest of a front seat passenger in a car driven by its owner after pigs find the chemicals in the back armrest lack probable cause? So does the arrest of a front seat passenger after pigs find chemicals in the back seat armrest, does that lack probable cause and violate the Fourth Amendment of an unreasonable seizure? A unanimous Supreme Court. No, it does not violate your Fourth Amendment right. In a unanimous opinion delivered by Chief Justice, listen to this, by Chief Justice. Oh, shut up. You were appointed, you were picked in college or high school to do the bidding of the state. Don't act like you're Chief Justice. The court ruled that because the officer had probable cause to arrest Pringle, the arrest did not violate the Fourth Amendment. The court reasoned that a reasonable officer conclude that there was probable cause to believe that Pringle committed the crime of possession of the chemical. If you get pulled over and you are in a car that has chemicals in it, any chemicals anywhere in the car, the 2003 case of Maryland versus Pringle says that it is probable cause to not just arrest you, but every single person in the car. Who did that? The Supreme Court. The Supreme Court did that. That's a Fourth Amendment violation of an unreasonable search and seizure. They shouldn't be searching our cars anyway. If you do have chemicals in the backseat or the front and you're not too impaired to drive, why do they care? They're not stopping the war on drugs. It's not being stopped. The war on drugs has never been booming bigger. It's never been booming bigger, ever. I hope that you learned something today. Huh. Is that right? So I'm not sure who this is, but it said, Chille, you have received an answer from the judge. He called you confused. Actually, Mr. Gordon, I'm not confused at all. You didn't read my motion. You didn't read my motion, Mr. Gordon. You just rubber stamped what you wanted it to be. I'm not confused in the slightest. I'm the one being criminally charged. I'm the one suing in federal court. I'm the one filing my own paperwork. I'm the one. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm confused. I'm the one who's paid $908 so far. Well, a lot of you people helped me chip in. But Judge Gordon apparently has ruled against me because I put a motion to recuse in because he decided sua sponte that I didn't get discovery. And I said, no, you don't get to decide that my claims are meritless. You don't get to decide that sua sponte. That's mean the judge just decides. He helped the prosecution the whole way. You're seeing it right here. The judges are working against me constantly. And the judge called me confused. I can't wait to read it. I've been on live with you guys. I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, jackboot thug pig. I got you. No, it's fine. I mean, I'm going to address my court stuff anyway. I've been telling you guys for weeks that the judges keep screwing me. They keep on cheating me. It's nonstop. I look forward to reading that when I get off here. I've been on for 2 hours and 45 minutes. I better get the flock out of here anyway. I just wanted to show you guys Maryland versus Pringle though before I left, because I wanted you guys to understand that if you get into a car and there is any chemicals anywhere in that car, if there's any chemicals in that car, you get in any car and there are chemicals in the car, then it is probable cause to arrest you and charge you with felonies. Distribution, possession, manufacturing, 3 felonies right there because you got in a car and in the back left compartment trunk, there were chemicals. You were in the passenger's seat of the front seat, but there were chemicals in the trunk right side. And so that means that there's probable cause to arrest you and charge you with felonies. And it's not just one of the appointed monarchs. It's all of them. Every one of them, a unanimous decision. If they find chemicals in a car that you're in, unanimously, they all agree that you go to jail and you could be charged with manufacturing, possession, distribution, transportation. Those are 4 felonies. That's what I got charged with in 2002. 5 felonies. And I listed 4 of them already. The other one was transportation across state lines. So, all right, I'm giving away 10 of these bad chickens. I gotta fill out the envelopes right here. I got them all right here. I got David E's ready to go. We're gonna put the stamp on it, put the 2 5A cop cards in there. Listen, these are the best Christmas present you can give anybody who hates cops as much as I do. There's no better Christmas present that you Pistol P Rex. Yep, I know that. I can't say the word. I said it once during this live stream. They demonetize my stream if I say the word Mary Jane. If I say that word, they ban my entire live stream and demonetize it. Then no one sees the videos, which just chaps my ass. Listen, if I don't see you till tomorrow, do me a favor, go to my website right now. Oh, tomorrow, Upper Peninsula people in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, I released that video tomorrow about Lauren Wickman and how she's colluding with the pigs up there to arrest First Amendment auditors and then to try to take on her political opponents, try to take out her political adversaries, including their liaisons and such. All right, Greg, good to see you, my friend. Rachel, good to see you. Avery, good to see you. Chevy, what is going on? Can everybody do me a favor? Can you type down in the comment section, OTVO, overturn Terry versus Ohio? Can you type that down in the comment section? OTVO, overturn Terry versus Ohio. Brian, good to see you. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. Right on, Brian. You got an order in? I will check. You should have got an email from me then, Brian. I send everybody who orders anything from my website. I think Justin was the last one. He's the one that won the 5A cop card. Justin and Vicky were the last 2 people who won the 5A cop card. And Justin is the last order that I got on my website. So I'm going to send you the 5A cop card. V Boyer. Joe, what is going on? Jason, Paul, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Deb, Adam, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Chosen, Mikey B, what is going on? Mr. Bones, 420 Nation. I quit cold turkey. I quit any kind of Mary Jane activities. I quit cold turkey. I had to get my blood pressure down, and I successfully have done that. And now I have to just stay on the narrow and just stay super focused on what I'm doing. How you guys doing? Jungle is massive. What is going on, my friend? What is going on? Jungle is massive. Good to see you. Good to see you. If anybody can't afford my trifold and you can't afford $9, you can just email me. Go to deletelaws.com and then go to my inquiry form and then just put trifold on there. Please do not say thank you. I don't need the thank you. Let me know if you didn't get it, because I get so many hundreds of emails a day. Just let me know. Okay. Love you too, Danny. Thanks for coming, man. Thank you for coming. Yep. I've been fasting like crazy. I've been fasting like crazy. I mean, like crazy. Jen, it's always good to see you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Roger, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. JBTP, Victor Rice. Is that roar for me? Can anybody decipher what that says? Can anybody help break down what does his username mean? Can anybody tell me what it is? It's Romer. Is that what it is? It's Romer. That's what it is. I got it. Oh yeah. There was a time hot. I don't know. I think I'm an attractive middle-aged man. Hot. Yeah. I think the dudes in their 20s and early 30s are hot. You know, the girls in their early 20s and 30s, they're hot. Oh, you got your t-shirt? Right on. I sent off t-shirts, 5A cop cards. You guys have no idea. I spend most of my time researching, reading, calling people, and now I'm taking over the shipping for all my trifolds and stuff like that. Still no caffeine, dude. Not a sip of caffeine. It was only hard for 4 days. No, it's not true. The caffeine headache, when you quit caffeine, it lasted a solid 6 days. But the second day was hard. Third day, brutal. When you quit caffeine, the third day, brutal. The fourth day, hell. Third and fourth day for me. Second day was pretty hard. I did have a sip of caffeine on the second day. And as soon as I said this the other day, I took a couple sips of it and I was like, this is piss. Like, what am I doing? I'm quitting this. And it's always hard to quit anything. It's hard to quit someone that you date. It's hard to quit I can give you a million examples, but the third and fourth day of quitting caffeine, the third day was literally, I felt like, I'm using this to fill out the 5A cop card that I'm shipping. It felt like someone had a pin in the back of my head and was just stabbing me into my head. It hurt so bad. It hurts so bad. Help, help, help. Robert, I know you put LOL at the end of that, but there is I get about, I would say at least a dozen emails a day like this to start off with, Chille, please help me. And then they do the silliest thing. Then they send me 45 paragraphs, which I can't read. I can't read all that. I got Thick Brown, what is going on? Cyborg, what is going on? Good to see you. Nice to see you. Oh man, I tell you, I was on one the other day, Alarcia. I was on one. But my blood pressure's down. My blood pressure's down. Oh, Kevin, hardcore withdrawals. Hardcore. And then I went through, and then Danny said that caffeine sucks the water out of you. Went through a couple of days where there was cramping and I had to keep chugging water as much as I could, but I still had cramping. And that was without caffeine, Danny, when I quit the caffeine. So yeah, it was, I don't know. WTF, Tyrant. WTF. Maybe you're a little bit behind on the live stream. Avery Flowers is here, everybody. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. Oh yeah. Oh, he's way back. Tyrant Hunter 69 Bacon serial killer. He's back at the beginning of the live. Listen, get a trifold. Whether you get it from me for free, whether you purchase it for $9 or purchase a $30 one that comes with this fantastic and amazing broccoli wad rubber band that I put in the envelope for you, get a trifold. Get a trifold in your car. Get a 5A cop card in your wallet. Even if you get the one off my website or I give it to you for free and you print it out and you laminate it, get it in you. And then once you have that, go print off 20 of those and give 20 people the laminated 5A cop card that I gave to you for free or you bought for $10. Start to spread the message though about how to invoke the Fifth Amendment. Start to really, oh, thank you. Appreciate you, Larcia. We don't stop, Victor. We don't stop. Oh, Mike, did you get your 5A cop card? Mike, I sent you off. So all moderators, I sent Gloria hers. I sent Bruce. I sent Mike. I sent so far 3 mods off the top of my head. But Mike, I sent you the 5A cop card in the mail. So check your mail, Mike. I want to know if you got your at the Great Liberty Radio. Did you get it? Greg, I never got your address to send you a cop card, but I need it. Appreciate you coming. Thank you guys. All right. I'm going to get the flock out of here. Thanks you guys for coming. I'm going to go back to my Overturn Terry shirt from now on. I don't feel right wearing a shirt that doesn't represent Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Les Paul was in here today. Paul's in here now. What is going on? Yeah, you got to have the tools on you. You have to have, you have to have the tools. You guys hear me rattle off Supreme Court cases. You hear me teach history without looking anything up. I think maybe I know a couple things. And even if you don't have faith in what I say, you can look up anything that I say and double check on it. And there's a lot of other channels who make similar content to what I do that teaches a lot of the similar things. So we all couldn't be lying about the Fifth Amendment where you have to say it out loud. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I don't answer questions is not invoking your Fifth Amendment right. It's simply not. I think that's going to be my next short. It is. Matter of fact, I know it is tomorrow. I'm going to do it. All right, Truth of God. Thank you for coming. Paul Hannon. Good to see you, brother. Oh, yeah. Oh, so that's the other thing, Truth of God. I'm going to do hoodies this next week. I'm going to have hoodies ready this next week. So I'll have some hoodies. I can't wait to see you guys again. I got to get the flock out of here. It's 3:45. I've been here for 3 hours. I'm going to get the flock out of here. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I really appreciate each last one of you. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators.